Hello and welcome. Hi, and surfed up here at Streaming Rainbow because today we're coming to you with our first beach episode. Halley's Children Spring Break. Halley's Children is a tightly paced adventure drama that, while I tried to provide adequate time for personal interaction, doesn't really lend itself well to episodes where our characters just get to relax and have fun and, live. This is our answer to that, the beach episode. And while David was unable to join us, we do get the pleasure of Fashion's company. Fashion will be playing someone we haven't met yet. If you've never watched Halley's before and you find the characters interesting, check out the show on our YouTube channel. It's our longest running campaign so far, and we're pretty proud of what it's become. That said, y'all ready to play a game? All right, it's the summer of 1963, and yes, I do understand that I called it spring break and now I'm doing it in summer. Allow me my eccentricity. In our world, the summer of 63 is a big time for the civil rights movement. The letter from Birmingham jail, the scan at the schoolhouse door, the mailman murder, and so much more. But in the Halleyverse, that all got nailed down decades before, and civil rights are in a much better place than nothing. But that doesn't mean there's nothing happening in the world. Valentina Tereshkova recently became the first woman in space. Zip codes were recently introduced by the U.S. Postal Service. Joe Walker is testing the experimental X-15 aircraft at suborbital altitudes. The Buddhist crisis in South Vietnam is in full swing, but today, none of the empowered are thinking about all that. Today is a beach day. Fillmore owns property on the Florida coast with a private beach separated by rocks from the nearby public beaches, and he's invited everyone to come relax and enjoy the waves. Everything's in full swing. Hild and Hippolyta are relaxing on beach chairs under a large umbrella. Veermund is burying Pagan in the sand. Hermes is manning a beachside bar, preparing drinks for all who want them. Yes, Hermes is here. There are towels and chairs and suntan lotion aplenty. Kukulkan has brought out an open can of tuna, which Bast is sampling with great appreciation. Horace is driving a powerboat out in the waves, and Gilgamesh is being pulled behind it by a rope, water skiing and laughing loudly with the joy of it. Lucien and Etienne are wading in the water, splashing each other. Fillmore is coming down from the house with a cooler full of drinks for everyone. There are surfboards, there's a volleyball net, all is set up for any kind of oceanside fun you could want. And now, I would love it if each of you would introduce your characters, describe their current appearance to whatever level of detail you wish, and tell us what they're currently up to. Whoever would like to go first.
Hi, I'm Courtney. I'm playing Yelena the Vanek once again. Yelena is in a very big sun hat with her big sunglasses and a big wrap dress. And she's strolling down to the beach and waving at everybody as she's seeing them and making a beeline right for Hild for a big old hug. Currently, she's taken some downtime. She's maybe teaching some classes at a local university. She's just having a good time. Margarita in hand. That's important to know.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, I'm Eli. And I am once again bringing back my darling Ida. Ida has just flown in from the West Coast, from San Francisco, and is already mad. Like, the West Coast is better, guys. It's fine. It's all good. They actually are, as far as their looks are concerned, they look like their original form. They have, they are short, pale, kind of dishwater blonde hair, pale eyes, but they are physically very, you cannot tell if they're male or female. They're very slight and willowy and things like that. So they are dressed in more masculine clothing as far as like swim trunks and a t-shirt. There's a little bit of a hippie vibe about it, which is very funny because their personality doesn't lend itself to being a hippie, but they do have to follow the fashions. So they've got like a chambray like shirt that's been embroidered, like hand stitched with like all these like little flowers and daisies and things like that, but they're very relaxed. And they are as they're walking up and kind of clocking everybody and nodding and saying hello. They go to give Bast a little scritch as wherever Bast is basking in the sun. And they're kind of it's been hundreds of years and they're still a little bit wary of their newest siblings from Ticonderoga, but they kind of nod and they're like, hi, hello, French people. Sorry. Okay. Right. But they immediately go and dump they beeline to their sister, and they're like, they go to Yelena and like dump their stuff and grab a drink, and they're gonna get settled in. So yeah.
Big ol' hugs.
All the news from the West Coast.
No, I think Anoush definitely running late to the beach. Kind of pulls up in an old Studebaker. It doesn't make a sound as it like slowly edges into like the spot, and he like parks perfectly, like backs out a couple times because he fucks up. He steps out of the car in like the shortest shorts, like very like an unbuttoned like short sleeve shirt, like with a collar, like very like 1950s. He's just like a decade out of sync, but he's like still getting there. He has like very like short cropped hair, definitely like a lot of stubble. He's like walking like he is on a mission, flip-flops on his like feet, a big old like prepared, like very organized beach bag with everything you would need. He like gets out of the car, has like this like lanyard on, and you like get a quick glimpse of like NASA on it. It's like, oh shit, takes it off, throws it back in the car, closes the car without, and just like runs down to the beach, and just like waves at everybody.
You're greeted enthusiastically.
But is Pagan there?
Pagan?
I don't know.
With you?
I work.
Did you? Oh, that's true. You're busy.
I rushed right from work. Yeah.
Yeah, Pagan's already here.
Training.
Pagan's been buried in the sand by Veerman.
We
I
got
up to Pagan,
Veerman?
just like,
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Veerman's here.
I,
My
like, kick a little
favorite
sand
bully.
at Pagan.
Hi, I love you.
I don't say that. Nope.
And finally,
a character we haven't met yet, sitting or standing rather kind of dead center in the beach, is the oldest man you have ever seen. He is like ancient. He's got like gray skin. It doesn't look healthy. He has a long white beard that hangs all the way down to his knees, bald head, and he's wearing that old school romp him type of swimsuit with similar shorty shorts to Anoush, and like way too tight. And he's a skinny guy, so being too tight is an achievement in fashion. Behind him is a blow-up, like, inflatable lighthouse that is about 2 feet taller than him. And he is very studiously painting what looks like a vase. set atop a pedestal and seems desperate for someone to ask him what he's doing.
I'm gonna run up to Ida. The second this guy starts painting, or I see him, and I go over to Ida, and I'm gonna put a hand on your shoulder. I'm gonna say, "Have you seen that guy?"
No, I mean, yes, I saw him just now, but I have no idea who the fuck that is. Who is that?
I don't know. My face starts to change, and it looks exactly like him for a second. And I make like a funny face at you. Pretty weird energy, gotta say, freaking me out a little bit.
You know what?
Invited him?
I did not invite. I have. This is also the fact that you have said this about a person is truly terrifying. If that energy could if anything could freak you out, wild.
Ida, when is the last time we speak? Because I feel like I'm a pretty integrated individual nowadays. It's the most dad like vibes you've ever seen in your entire life as he's speaking.
You literally got bored and went to space. Well, going to space. What's the time? We don't know. I don't know. I don't know time. Eli doesn't know time.
Yelena is halfway through
actually-
her first margarita, and she's walking up to this old man she's never seen before.
Wait, get in it. The people person is gonna go figure it out. Let's go. Let's follow.
First of all, I haven't been to space yet. I'll get there soon, but
Listen,
we're working on it.
you got bored and you're gonna become an astronaut. It's weird. Let's go. Follow. I'm going.
I can't. It's part of the plan.
Everybody. Okay, fine. Goodbye. Chase follows. I am so fascinated. I need to know the man painting with an inflatable lighthouse. Wild.
Hi. It's so nice to see you here. This is beautiful, by the way. My name's Yelena. I haven't had the opportunity to meet you yet, I don't think.
Yes, ma'am. You can call me Nereus. This here is not a painting of Triton.
Okay, great.
This
It's
is
beautiful.
my crowning achievement when I wrestled Heracles. And I'm adjusting the vase to make it clear it's me and not Triton.
Yeah, I see it. It's great.
Does it look like
I love
me?
it.
It's like it's got 3 tails like merman, like 10-pack type abs, like muscles way too big, like crudely drawn on over this expertly painted, like ancient vase.
I see the resemblance. Uncanny. Heracles.
Yes, I would have won.
Ida is standing behind, and Yelena is being like, "Oh yeah." He's like, "The fuck?" Just like silently, like, no people skills.
So, you say you were a wrestler? Sorry, hi, I'm Michael. It's nice to meet you. I give you a very firm handshake.
The firm handshake is returned. The skin is clammy and cold. It's like shaking like a frozen fish.
And Sarah, can I do something as I touch Nereus?
Sure.
Do I get any sort of power as I touch him?
You don't you don't necessarily know what power you get, but you feel when you touch him, you feel more in contact with the waves.
I'm gonna instantly just like drop his hand and take a couple steps back. And I have a new appreciation for this art now, knowing that this person is a little more like us. And I squint and I look at him and I say, "So, you're a wrestler?"
I have been called many names.
Okay, I've been called many names too, but let's cut to the
I think
chase.
that's true for literally all of us have been called so many names.
You know, maybe we should let our new friend speak.
I once wrestled Heracles, you know.
We heard. We did.
It wasn't Triton.
Oh,
It was me.
that's very.
It was me he
the question I
wrestled.
asked.
That's lovely. Have
prove
you
it.
wrestled Gilgamesh, though? I need to see someone do so. And I'm sorry, but somebody was a little busy to come today.
Yes, a wrestling match.
Well, let's not throw him to the dogs just yet, friends. I think
My God, Anush, when did you... Sorry, Michael, when did you get a sense of humor?
Yelena.
Sorry,
it's-
this margarita is great.
I love you so much. We have a lot to catch up on. But Nearest, was it? I feel like if there was going to be anybody to be wrestled, we should wrestle right here.
What secret would you like in exchange? The location of the golden apples?
While
That's
is
the
very
one I
tempting,
know.
I am assuming that's the one guarded by dragons. Yes.
Oh. Wait, wasn't that one of the trials?
Oh, yeah. The most important one. I do
Oh,
say.
clearly.
And
An apple a
you said
day
that's-
keeps the gods at bay? I don't know.
think
I don't
makes
know
you
what
into
guards
a
them.
god or
I've never
something.
been there. I just know where they are.
Oh, well, you know.
Do the golden apples do anything? I've never really.
Well, they belong to Zeus.
Right?
Do you know him?
Well, so you want to wrestle?
I would love to wrestle, and well, I have to. What secret would you want of me?
What the fuck, secret wood? Nereus one.
Yeah. What do you want to know, friend?
Yeah,
Weird
right?
old man that got invited to a beach party?
I might have more secrets than you.
What that
What
amounts to.
is the world like now, away from the beaches?
Well, I won't tell you unless you win.
Yes.
And I think the question I would like from you is, have you ever seen a star fall from the sky?
Yes, I do have an answer to that one. The terms are set.
Terms are set. What form of wrestling shall we undertake?
Water wrestling.
Oh, I love the water.
And the Nereus does that sort of like old man waddle like to the water line. It sort of like waves.
The diaper.
It's funny 'cause
Yelena's
he's
going to
waving in the
draw.
waves.
Yelena's going to draw a couple of symbols in the sand. And Nereus is going to get a +1 to athletics. And just for shits and gigs, Anusha's going to get a -1.
I'm going to take a minute before I get into the water, and I'm going to increase my athletics by 1 so it levels out.
As we're all going, Ida like does like that like whistle call, like shrill whistle to Pagan. So something that Pagan would know, like a thing that, hey, yeah, your friend Michael is going to be wrestling an old man in the ocean. What?
That is the best fucking news I have heard all week.
Cheers, man.
I take off my shirt.
Oh yeah.
Unnecessary.
I'm about as wiry as this old man.
Yes, like we did in the Olympics. Start taking off his rompim.
I also take off my clothes. I'll take off my pants as well. If these are the terms.
Ida pulls out, like, has brought a camera. They do take pictures. Takes a picture of this and goes, and she's laughing. Goes, oh, Halfthor's gonna be so angry he's not here.
I see you
Nothing is
taking a
as good as
picture.
this.
I'm going to look at you and point, and I'm going to say, here's one secret you all get for free. And I take off my pants.
I already knew that secret.
I know.
Most of us knew it.
Everybody knows
helicopter.
it.
We've been together for far too long.
And I think once they get like uncomfortably deep. Like you expect him to stop at like maybe knee deep, waist deep, but he keeps going until it's like chest deep before he's like, ah, yes, this is a good arena. Yes.
It is a great arena. I'm going to get very close to you and put my hand on your shoulder, and I'm going to say, do not hold back. I am very constitute. And I'm gonna
Did you say constipated?
Yep, that's exactly what I said. Can't
That's
you
what I
hear
heard.
me from the waves?
I feel like
No.
the G-force training is really messing with him. Strange.
You know, I have to start studying that soon. Actually, where's my notebook?
We'll catch up. Anyway,
Huh?
let's watch this
One.
terrible thing.
All right, so you're water wrestling now.
We're water wrestling. And I think as we go to start, Nereus is going to change form himself to look exactly like the three-tailed, tin-abbed, brutally muscled monstrosity that he was painting on the vase. Just 100% like that. Grows like an extra foot taller, wider. He's not actually a foot tall. He just stands up straight, really.
No. Well, that's surprising.
Fascinating.
I'm gonna see you do that and nod my head, and if you are paying attention to Anoush at all, I think something inside of him clicks, and you see behind his eyes, the solution to the problem, and I also take that for him.
The exact same form.
I look exactly the same as you. Yes.
Absolutely.
Which one's which?
Wait, Cullen, go get in there. You can make it the three thing. The three of you.
Finally. An opponent worth fighting. I can go all out. Your muscles are so strong and wide. Your abs, countless. Far too many of them.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, Nereus, are you
Nice.
hitting on me?
No, I'm
Yeah.
admiring myself.
Well, I look nothing like you, and I stroke my mustache.
You look like the evil version of Darius.
Yes.
The Waluigi version.
Yeah.
Wallenerius. Wearius.
Wearius. Wow.
You may call me Walerius.
Okay, that's wonderful. Amazing. You two sea monsters, go ahead and let's wrestle.
Let's wrestle.
Ida's gonna watch these figures for at least a minute. No reason.
That's amazing. Do I get any benefits in this forum? Or is it just purely aesthetic?
I don't get benefits. So if you're stealing my powers, no.
Oh, it's not you. It's his power.
Right.
Got
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Oh, that's right.
It lets you make an aspect, but I think that it just evens out.
Fair.
Let's see. It's a +1 from Yelena. So gotta remember my fate ladder. Hold on. It's been a minute. Been a minute. Also, if y'all haven't watched Lantern Cove, if you haven't listened to Lantern Cove, the other game that I played Fate in, check it out.
Such a similar
great.
vibe. It's really
Very similar. Same energy. If
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
enjoying this right now, the past 25 minutes, go watch Lantern Cove. It's more of this.
It is more of this.
That would be in epic athletics.
Oh, that's a very good athletics, but you know, with my -1 and also the +1 that I got a pour.
Love it.
Oh, that's beautiful, beautiful. Bastion, I feel like you can take this on the challenge of describing that wonderful difference in roles.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that it's like a Bane, like, I was born in the water type of, like, you get the body and the shape, and Anoush is there, and then, like, you try and figure out how to swim with 3 separate fishtails and weird chitinous skin, and nothing really makes sense in this body. And for Nereus, it's like, this is where he lives. This is what he does. It's like breathing. And so from the outside, it's just this cacophony of splashing waves, and Nereus, like, 100% is like playing it up and like making a show of it, and like, oh yes, this is the same leg lock that I got Heracles in when I nearly defeated him. And this kaiju fight, essentially, in the middle of this beach ocean, where eventually, I think it's like Nereus and Anoush, like, swim out pretty far into the water, like jet ski style, as they're like fighting, like epic chase scene, like throwing each other around until at the final moment, Nereus, I think, takes Anoush and throws him all the way back onto the sandy beach, out of the water.
I appear on the beach as just a normal human looking Anoush. And I think one of my arms is just completely broken. Just like could bend it in half. And I'm just like bleeding out onto the sand. I'm like, he's really good, guys. I like that.
That was quite surprising. Do we need to like set that? I know you healed just fine, but do we need to set it in a way so?
Oh, it's fine. I just like flop it back into place, and it heals.
No.
God, it's been so long since I've had to watch you do that. Oh,
Yeah. Hurts a lot.
that's bad. Just really bad.
Mm-hmm. It's like one of those like nulling pains. You know, you feel it, well, literally in your bones.
Yep.
Nobody understands. It's
Nereus. No, we all do, unfortunately. I really just want to move past that just mental image. Nereus, that was amazing. I can see. I mean, yeah, fuck Triton. You're the one. You're amazing.
Oh,
that's perfect.
That's your dad, right?
Still.
I think, like,
I don't want to say that near the ocean.
as Nereus, like, is about to like go back to like old man form, and you call Triton his dad.
Oh!
Just like a pure like rage, like red eyes. He takes his vase and he like shoves it in your face. No, Triton is a loser. Triton is lame. No one likes Triton. I'm better than Triton. Triton is not my father. Triton is some garbage other thing.
Okay. I'm sorry.
What he said, Michael, I cannot believe. Do I really have to call you Michael? Really? It's only us. Everyone knows
There were
who you are.
2 giant, like, sea monsters, and nobody screamed at all, so I think it's okay if you call me a douche.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure this is just us.
Yeah.
Philomore invited
private
us.
beach.
This is Philomore's private. Did you not get the invitation? Did you just show up without reading any invitation, anything?
I gotta be honest, you know, years and years of knowledge, some things just slip my mind.
I mean,
and
honestly, you're not a
dates-
detail guy. Yeah.
and places. I'm more of like a story kind of person, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I can see the intricacies of the machine, but if you ask me what somebody's name is or what time I need to show up someplace, I'm usually pretty bad at that.
Yes. No, of everybody here, I am profoundly aware of that. You good? You good? You're good. Do you want,
I'm
you want a
fine.
drink? I
That won't do anything.
No, that's
but
right. That's right. We need to.
Do you know like there's a plant and it's
Talk to me,
Does-
darling. What do you want?
Elena.
Yeah.
I need another ounce.
Listen, I've also
you,
got
baby.
I got some good shit from California.
Do they do that there now?
Listen, in San Francisco, they kind of do everything.
Well,
You know, you've been to my bar.
I do love San Francisco. The news just gets 1,000. I'd stare, and it's in the direction of pagan.
Ida looks profoundly disturbed because unfortunately they were kind of there for some of it. Like they had to leave. They were visiting Ida. I hated it. Anyway, no, okay.
It's really
Nereus,
weird being friends with benefits. Sorry, we were talking about something else.
we absolutely were, and I'm gonna gloss over that. So Nereus, it's great to meet you.
Yes, yes.
Who's
It is great to meet me.
It is great to meet you. I need to know more about all of that. We don't really Ida looks at everybody else like we don't really. I thought they were all dead. Like totally supposed to be like under like sotto voce, but it's just not. They don't care. they're all like Heracles dead, right? Like no one
Dead?
I mean, I don't.
And not by my hand? What has happened?
Hold.
Maybe
but
by times.
Did you perchance make Vesuvius? Was it Pompeii? Did you happen to make a volcano erupt? Because if you did, then maybe it was
Yelena, I think you've had too much. We can't go asking around old men about volcanoes they've erupted.
Listen, it gets hotter and hotter the older you get. How old?
I think everybody just wants to fuck.
How old?
That's the vibe I'm getting.
No, but how old was this man when a star fell?
Well,
For
we
him to
won't know
look
because I
like
lost.
this? That's true. God damn it! Should
Try?
Should I wrestle him?
I think you're next in the
No,
lineup.
I don't have. I'm not very good. I'm good at the changing, but it doesn't really do anything useful.
Well, I've gotten pretty good at the changing too, and I can tell you 100% whatever he's packing is not due to the star.
Before any other attempts at wrestling my secrets from me, you must tell me what has happened away from the oceans and beaches. All I know is plastic waste and spring break parties.
Now, Nereus, you have asked me a very vague question, and I want to be true to your myths and your stories. So would you like the very Grecian answer, or do you want like a we're chill bros kind of answer?
The more Greek, the better.
Okay, a lot has happened, and you've missed it.
That's
Lots
what I
of
was afraid of.
Lots of people have died. That's very Greek.
Ah, and they gave that to you for free. I think now you owe them a wrestling match.
I mean, do I win automatically because I gave them a free secret? That was just a friendship thing. I'm also concerned about the person manning the bar. Do they know everything? Who is that? Nita's out of the loop.
I don't know, but my margarita's empty. Let's go find out.
Wait, wasn't Hermes manning the bar?
I don't know Hermes.
Nah.
We don't know
I've been
that
in San
person.
Francisco. I don't know shit. Yeah.
That was Bastion curious.
Hey,
if you remember correctly.
Hey, Bastion. Yeah, it was Hermes. Hey, Zenarius, do you want a drink? I would actually like to wrestle you a little bit later, but I do also need more alcohol before I do it.
Yes. Do they serve golden apple teenies?
only one way to find out.
Would you like the
Google's
Grecian
if
answer?
apple teenies were a thing in 1963, or did Nereus just invent the apple teeny? Which would be very on par for Halley's children.
Of all the things in Halley's Children that we've invented in advance, I think the apple teeny is the most important.
Correct.
I hand Nereus a syringe of apple teenies.
Syringes exist.
1996. Yeah.
Wow.
Couple
Not
decades
that
early.
much earlier.
30
Oh,
years.
when were margaritas invented?
Hey guys,
I
we're
know,
gonna
but
take
they're
this
the world's
quick
most
message.
popular drink, right, Hermes? Get to the bar.
You want they're like we're talking about what exactly is an apple tea? I'm
Vaguely
assuming
1940s.
so I'm
for
assuming
margaritas.
that I'm hearing teeny, which means martini. So obviously, but it's apple flavored. An apple flavored martini. That seems very sweet. I don't know. Let's ask this man.
Yeah. Young man behind the bar with a big mop of curly hair. He's doing the like bottle flipping shit that fancy bartenders do when
Very
they want to
cocktail.
impress you. Hey everybody, how can I help you out? And he flips one up and it starts flipping in the air and it flips like twice as fast as it should possibly be able to do, and then comes down plop onto his hand.
Fancy.
Amazing.
Make
Do-
you anything you want. Best bartender on the coast.
Do you know what an apple teeny is? If you don't, could you invent it?
And if you need apples, I can get them to you.
No questions
Ah.
asked.
An apple teeny. And he starts reaching down behind this little mini bar, grabbing things. Holds out his hand for an apple.
Just a moment.
Just pulls an
Hey,
apple
Johnny,
out of her.
Walks a little bit over, pulls a little pouch out of her purse that she was putting, drops a seed into the earth, and grows an apple tree, and then picks one from it and hands it to him.
I mean, that's very impressive, considering that apple trees shouldn't grow in sand. So that's wild. Amazing. You're the best.
Thank you.
And you know what? I'm going to make a crafts roll. Okay. So he serves you up a fine golden colored apple teeny that is extremely sweet and has bits of apple in it because he doesn't know what an apple teeny is.
This is exactly what I wanted. This is a man's drink. An old man's
Or-
drink.
For the record, the apples were yellow delicious. She assumed that for a golden apple teeny, it needed to be a golden delicious.
Right, right.
Ida takes a sip of this thing, goes, nope. There you go, Nereus. As a sign of friendship, you can have mine too. Please, I would just love. You. Wait, are those Bacchanalian wine? It's from they have vineyards in California. Elena, I told you about this
Yoka?
wine.
Oh. You were supposed to send me a bottle. I never got it.
The mail. I will make sure you get some. Although it's right here. Yeah. I liked it because, you know, the whole thing with you and never mind. I won't go into that's a secret thing that only I know about.
A
Go on.
secret thing? Would
Nothing.
you like to wrestle?
Oh, Anoush. I would. I'd kill you. And you come back and I get to do it all over again. It'd be so
Honestly,
good.
I'm down, but first, and I lean closer to Elena. So about that ounce. Do we need to
Oh,
wrestle?
yeah.
I'll have
No. Hold on.
I'll have a glass of whatever wine because it's all good. So
Wait. Elena,
Mm.
May I see your hand, darling?
Why?
Well, I just thought it might be fun if, I did a little gardening as well.
Sure.
He needs real
Is your
gardening, not a
hand?
weird innuendo, because that he can sometimes do that.
Okay, first of all, Ida,
Am I wrong?
I have tried that. It wasn't my thing, but, to each their own, to each river runs. I favor I look over at Pagan and get a 1,000-yard stare again. Particular human.
So you're taking
And as-
her plant growth?
I was going to take it all and give you a wink and give you a -1. Just for shits and
Rude.
giggles. She did it to me.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's fine when she doesn't hear.
No, it's also fine for you to take it. It's still rude.
So, I've been waiting for this from the moment that we learned what Anusha's powers were last time. When you take on her power, do you know what proprioception is?
Yes. Oh,
Yes,
fuck.
it's your awareness of where your body is in space. So she communes with the plant life. Your senses spread out for whatever 2 zones is, which is a pretty decent size area. And you can feel all of the plant life around you.
I throw up and I instantly shut everything down. I hate that so much.
What's wrong, dear?
No. Oh, is that what it's like to live inside of your... I am, well, I wish I could share what it feels like to be me for a second, because it is quite the exact opposite of that experience. I need to do that again. That was the best drug I've ever had in my entire life. I'm just gonna sit down, crisscrossed, and just stare at Pagan for like a good 10 minutes, not responding to anyone.
You broke him again. God, Halfwill's missing all the fun. Drinking
Everything
your
I've ever
wine.
wanted has just happened, only for a couple seconds.
Megan comes over. What did you do to him?
To be
Nothing.
fair, he absolutely did it to himself.
Nope, that was
Did
me.
it to himself.
My darling. Hello. I'm drunk.
Drunk on understanding.
Whoa.
Hey, so Pagan, this is Nereus.
Yes,
he-
I once wrestled Heracles.
Oh, that's
And
impressive.
Anoush.
and you saw him wrestle Anoush as himself, which is fascinating. You know what? Pagan is kind of similar to Heracles. Would you want to wrestle?
The mention of similar to Heracles absolutely has the intended effects of his eyes light up and he stands up a little straighter. Yes, of course.
Oh, all right. We can go. We can have a scrap.
Okay, does it
We
have
need
to
to-
be in the water though? Can it be on land? I mean, Pagan, don't want to speak for you, but
Oh, I don't care.
It's harder to use the fish fins on land.
Yeah, I can see where it would be.
It's pretty hard to use them in the water, too, I must say.
When it was just Anoush, I wasn't terribly worried, but
can we make a request that you don't kill our friends? Can we?
I was.
Can we also make a request that Pagan, you don't kill Nereus? Let's have a little
That's
thing.
more what I was worried about.
Okay, I didn't specify. I did say friend. I could have meant both. Now listen, I absolutely meant Pagan. But let's go. I mean, this is a new friend, I guess.
Eh,
Before you toddle off and start pounding each other into dust, give me a hug, please. I haven't seen you in ages.
Oh, come here.
So,
Wraps you up in a
Yeah.
big old
No.
hug.
Benarius, do you? Okay. Also, didn't get your name, fancy bartender man. I'm Ida.
Oh, nice to meet you. They call me Hermes nowadays.
Hermes.
Half-Boar got me one of those scarves. They're lovely.
Are you involved with the scarves? or just fancy bartending?
I'm involved in complicated litigation against them, actually, for using my name. Flips 2 bottles at once, slams them down on the bar. I'll get him for that.
I'm terribly sorry. I don't like that scarf at all.
We will burn it. No, okay. So
It's gorgeous.
no, listen. No offense to either one of you. Because I get it. I tend to. I mean, again, I've kind of been away from everybody for quite a while myself. Why have we never met either one of you before? It's been a second.
When's the last time you were in the water?
I mean, listen, to be fair, I do prefer the Pacific Ocean. So that very recently. Do you tend to be in like the Mediterranean, the Atlantic? Where do you reside for the most part?
The Aegean Sea.
It's been a second. It's been a while since I've been in the Aegean, yes.
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 Ooh. About just shy of 450 years, I think.
Ooh.
I should get back to Greece. Anyway,
So you've just been hanging out in the Aegean Sea for...
Oh, no. I get out. I've been to several beaches. All up and down many coasts.
all Greek?
No,
Some Italian?
mostly Greek.
Got it. There's a lot of beaches in Greece, though. I understand. I do understand.
Lots of wrongs to be righted about a certain Triton.
You know what? I like you. I agree. I am in the Boo Triton Yay Nereus camp.
Yes.
I will champion. I will take this to the West Coast, and I will tell everybody. I will remind everyone, whoever brings up that specific story about Heracles, I will remind them that it wasn't Triton, that it was in fact you.
It was me. I
Wait a
wrestled
second.
Heracles, and I could have won. But
I'm gonna look at the bartender. He really wrestled Heracles?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Was he this old when?
Yeah.
That's wild. Was he just an old man and then he be? That's the
Were you there when it-
implications are wild.
Why did he wrestle Heracles?
Why do you wrestle pagan?
Anoush. Yeah, I was gonna say Anoush.
You wrestled with
I
him
do more
2
than
minutes
wrestle
of meeting
pagan.
him. So
And
And I'll
just
answer
because
that
we were both
question without
naked,
a-
it was completely sportsman.
very Greek of both of you, yes.
Same.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Pagan's already standing out in the waves in his trunks.
Oh, he's good to go. Nereus, do
Yeah.
you want to wrestle that man in the water? Because he
Yes.
is good. Hey, please, let's just do a tap out situation. Please do not kill each other. Pagan, do not kill our new friend, please.
Nobody's gonna
If I die, it will be an honorable death.
Hey, it'll
God,
be
Hastor would love you.
such a bummer though.
It would be quite a bummer.
Please do not harsh the vibes, man.
I would never want to harsh the vibes.
You're great.
It's okay. I got a bunch of vibes left in my purse. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I need to share.
Oh, not those. Well,
No, I mean yes, those two. But I've got a few things I want to see what you thought of it that I brought from California. We'll talk later. Go on. I want to watch the
yeah.
wrestling.
Nereus
As-
will wade out into the water and look at Pagan. What secret do you wish to know?
I want to know. I want to know your best day ever.
I want to know what befell Heracles.
Well, I don't know shit about that, mate.
That's the only mystery for me right now. I don't have a lot
Fair.
going for me.
I mean, I could ask around. So if you win, I ask around for you, and it's all good. That work?
Ah, yes. The terms of the wrestle match are set.
Pagan uses his famous people skills.
Just ask around, you know.
Ask everybody, you know. All right. He gets into like a college wrestling sort of move stance and gets ready for you.
Yeah, Nereus gets excited. He's like, "Oh shit, this guy knows what he's doing." Okay. And will absolutely take on the same horrifying kaiju form.
Yes. When you do that, Pagan looks up. Yeah, that's pretty big. I think your abs have abs.
Yeah, when you extend the torso for the fish parts, you have more room for abs.
Do fish have abs?
Hey,
The swole
Elena.
ones,
The soul fish.
the ones that do whey protein.
Hey, listen. To be fair,
Was whey protein?
if you're a mermaid or something like that, every day is core day. That is
Right?
when you gotta travel by core. That shit slaps. Let's go.
Ida, who are you talking to?
Myself. I am also high. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're
This is-
high? I'm not even high yet.
God, okay,
Well,
you got-
yeah, and Ida just like sneaks along. Some
start-
delicious.
You got that
Slowly
hit
enjoy
of
it.
proprioception already.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna turn to Yelena and I'm gonna say, wait a second. You can see everything under them, right? If there's a plant there? I can't hear you,
You're
Yelena. You're,
muted, baby.
you're very far away.
You're
Sorry, I got secondhand embarrassment from saying something foolish before, and I decided no one needed to hear me for a moment. See it? No. Feel it? Yes. Kind. What do you want? What do you need? What are you asking?
I was just wondering if you could hear what they were saying.
Oh.
Listen, Nereus is fucking loud.
Yeah.
Oh, he's loud, but Pagan is like whispering shit under his breath, and I was just, I don't know, man.
I wouldn't worry too much about it. The last time Pagan and I talked, I don't think he was terribly into tentacles.
Wait a second. That's not even where my mind went.
Now it
He's
is.
sleeping with other people. I just take another hit.
Listen.
Yelena will just link arms with him for a second. A minute.
Probably. Oh, you touch me, and instantly I feel everything and I throw up again.
This is the
I
worst.
really like this trick.
I'm
God,
gonna get used to it. I swear.
taking pictures for half Thor.
All right.
Just start making weed grow up my feet.
Rolling athletics for Pagan.
All right. Roll for Nereus here. Ta-da. That and because Pagan reminds me of Ida has forced me to view Pagan as Heracles by setting this challenge. I would like to invoke my I wrestled Heracles, and I'm going to make sure you know that aspect for an additional +2.
That's such a good aspect.
Absolutely.
So that is. That is a legendary.
Oh, goodness. Pagan got a great, so legendary.
Oh no.
1, 2, 3, 4 above. All right. So you succeed with style, baby. You can put that little Jason Statham looking motherfucker wherever you want.
I think, like, Nereus gets like into it and starts like basically trying to replay the fight that he had with Heracles,
Hell yeah.
but with Pagan, and is like telling him what to do at certain points, like giving him stage directions.
Yeah.
Like, no. Now you not. My arm is open. You need to do an arm bar here to crack my chitinous elbow. But at the end of it, he does what he's dreamt of doing the whole centuries since he wrestled Heracles, which is instead of being beaten by Heracles at the end, he gets the advantage over Pagan and just like holds him under the water in like a pin, but then like a dog that's caught a truck like doesn't know what to do now. Like, I've never gotten this far. Now what?
He's got to breathe, Nereus. You gotta let him up.
Yeah.
Oh, this one can't fix its bones.
No. Please don't. No drowning.
Let Pagan up to breathe once he taps. That's
God.
what the tapping was. I understand now.
Well, the first time ever did Pagan tap out, because that would be wild. Never before.
Yeah, Pagan tapped out. Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna die. I think I'll tap out.
Yeah, exactly. I invent the Stone Cold Stunner as Nereus.
So many new things have been created.
Yeah.
Okay, but here's the now I'm talking to a very high Cam and Anush. Just Anush. Not Cam's fine. Cam would never do drugs ever. And Yelena, not on my Christian server. So Yelena, okay, so if I became a Kraken, what do you think? Do you think he could take a Kraken?
Yes. He beat Pagan.
I know, but a Kraken's huge. I mean, I'm talking about a giant squid with so many tentacles.
Have you seen a Kraken?
Also, I don't think Heracles was very, very big, and he beat Nereus.
Yeah, he had that whole, demigod kind of. I mean, I don't know. I think that very.
We know that this is all horseshit.
Yeah, I know.
You know who I think could beat him? Cucullin.
I want to see him wrestle Gilgamesh.
Well,
wait, is this just turned into? Listen, I know that we need to do other things. I'm sure that
it's just how people wrestle.
It's a tiered system. I feel like that should be
this old man. This is.
We just gotta get it. That's gotta be the. Well, look, tonight I think we should have a bit of a beach bonfire and tell stories on the beach, and then maybe Pagan Gilgamesh. Oof. I take a long look at Pagan. Don't back to you all. I think then we could have a battle between Pagan and Pagan.
Pagan and Pagan.
Pagan and Pagan spelt the same?
Am I saying Pagan a lot? That's funny.
That's wild. That's so strange. It's so strange that you would. It's very strange. So,
do you want to see a fun little trick? A little joke?
Always.
I'm gonna stand up, touch Hermes on the shoulder, say "You're wonderful," and then speed over to Pagan and pull his pants down.
Oh.
Good to know. Hey, good to know.
Now it's a classic wrestling match.
Pagan takes a deep breath. My pants are down, aren't they?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, they are, darling.
Nope. I boop him on the nose and I fly up into the air.
And I fly up into the air as I've stolen his powers.
Okay, but he can't hold that for very long. He's
I
gonna
fall into the water as you say that.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. There we go. No, Yelena. So it's been so many hundreds of years. You must have heard the story of when I became a bear, fully based off of a picture of a bear. So I have seen a picture of a kraken.
Okay.
I've got a vague idea. So actually, it might be more interesting if I became, and there's the whole Mothman, Bigfoot, other. I want to try.
Yes.
I do want to try. There's this little myth going around of the chupacabra. I would love to become, because they're goats and they're terrifying. Just to really fuck with people. But anyway.
If you want to try, don't see a reason why you shouldn't.
I don't know that I want to. I just think it might be funny. Hermes, do I really have to call you Hermes? Can I call you Hermes? Hermes makes me physically ill.
You wouldn't be the first.
So you're a bartender. Who? Again, like, we haven't seen you. Where have you been? I mean, besides being very fast. Apparently.
Here and there, we didn't like to hang around, some of us. So we've just been doing our own thing for a while, and then met up with your buddy Hurrit.
All right.
Learned about, you guys.
I don't have. Okay. I clocked we, and I want to roll something about that. I don't have any of those things. Should I roll empathy to see if I caught that? What would I roll to be like, we didn't like that? I want to get the vibe check.
You could certainly do empathy. You could also do notice. Either one works for me.
I'll do notice. Thank you. You're very kind, because I do not have a single bit of empathy.
You do have a +1 rolling, but that's okay.
Oh, now? Is that still a thing?
Yeah, I top it up every day. Care for you.
Listen, Eda needs God. They can't be left alone without any empathy. My God, they need help. I'll do notice. I got 4 pluses. I've never rolled that good. So that would be a fantastic notice.
Yes, you absolutely spotted him saying we.
We. Right. We? Who else? Who else is in your crew? Unless you've been rolling with Nereus, which, I mean, hilarious.
He's a funny guy, isn't
he? Honestly, he's always growing on me.
Yeah, he's great like that. You want a beer?
I do.
He hands you a beer.
All
Off
right.
the top for you.
Okay. Eda will not push. Eda's like, I'm off the clock for the spying business, but interesting. Fascinating. What else is happening? Everyone else is just hanging around. I've got to catch up with Vehement at some point. That kid.
Mm-hmm.
My God. How famous is Vehement now? That kid is...
Vehement currently is starting to get into like Nordic metal, and so he's been hanging out in the Scandinavian area.
I love that kid. He's not actually a kid anymore, but that's still... I love him so much. He's always my little friend. Okay, we can't... You're right. Yelena, you're right. We can't just spend the entire day wrestling Nereus. There actually probably needs to be something else. Sipping their beer. Yeah, what else? As I'm looking around, what else is there? What else is everyone doing? I guess besides relaxing, and what's up with Philomore? Where's our host?
Philomore is trying to start up a beach volleyball game with anyone who will play with them.
Yes, please.
All right. I'll play with Philomore, the man with the perfect aim who never misses.
I'm also a good shot, okay?
That's right.
And I once wrestled Heracles.
He did.
Oh, you're here, Nereus. Hello. Yes. Do you know what beach
Nereus.
volleyball is?
Is it like wrestling?
It's
Kind of, but with a ball and a net.
You lost me.
It's easy to pick up. Come on.
The ball or the net? Which one's easy to
Both.
pick up?
the ball is easier. The net is easy to pick up, but a little bit more unwieldy. Anoush, are you going to be all right?
Anoush is drowning in the ocean at the moment.
Oh, wait.
He'll be
He's fine. That's
Seaweed starts to bring you back to shore.
That's Pagan. Yeah. You're nice. That's Pagan's problem.
And what secret does the opposing team get if they win?
You're big on secrets. Can they be silly secrets?
As long as they're secret, yes.
Does it have to be a group decision, or does everybody get a secret?
This is your game. I don't understand these questions.
Oh, listen, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. Secrets aren't usually involved. With the.
Then what are you playing
victory.
for?
Fun.
What is that?
That's
No, we're playing for bragging rights, dear, and I think you know what bragging rights are.
Bragging rights. Yes.
We will then also get to say that we wrestled Heracles.
No, we get to say we beat Fillmore.
Are we playing against Philomore? Because I don't know that I was going to do that.
You can play on Fillmore's team. That's fine. I'm going to play against Fillmore. Thank you.
Okay. I don't know why. He's such a good guy. It's totally fine.
And constantly I hear what perfect aim he has, and I have a little bit of complex about it. Don't worry.
I think at
Everything's
this moment,
fine.
Anoush is being dragged out of the ocean by Pagan. We're playing beach volleyball?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna walk over to Philomore's team. Is this the team I'm on? Or should we be on that and I touch him on the shoulder? Which team should I be on?
Well, wait. Can his powers get taken with his shit?
Nope.
You don't get his
No.
powers. That sucks.
But I think I do. I'm very high.
That's true. So high.
In Anush's mind, he has the aim of a sharpshooter.
Okay. All right. Hey, Gilgamesh, will you come be on our team? Come play beach volleyball with us.
No, I'm better than Gilgamesh. I got, and I look at you. I took his powers, and I go under the net to your team, and I turn to Helena. We're gonna kick ass. Philomore's powers.
Oh, sweetie, I'm not playing on your team. Mm-mm.
Wait, no.
You play with Fillmore.
No, he's not going to play. He just borrowed. He'll be back.
But I got his. I go really close to Helena. I got his powers so that we could win. There's no chance we lose. You just do whatever you did to me to make me feel bad to him, and I'll better.
Sweetie,
All
that was
better?
your powers not being able. It's okay. It's okay. You can't. It's fine.
Can't miss. I got Philomore's powers.
So okay.
Great.
So yeah. So we've got Anoush, who cannot miss, and we've got Yelena, who I have heard your target practice has gone very well. I don't have any of that, but I've got a can-do attitude. So I will not be very helpful, but I'm happy to join. So I'm thinking if we stack the deck with Gilgamesh. How many people are on a team? I haven't played beach volleyball in so long. I'm so aggressively English.
2-man, 4-man, 5. It all depends.
I mean, listen, we could just play all of us.
She's getting
against all of us.
antsy, and she's like, the wrap dress is off. She's in her bikini. She's stretching. She's like, I don't care. Let's
God,
go.
are you okay? Are you all right?
No.
Is it Linda? Is it fucking Linda?
Linda's too young at this point.
I don't
feel
care.
bad.
Is another Linda?
There's
Is it?
always a Linda.
Is it Brenda?
I'd really rather just smack this ball right now. Thank you.
Oh,
Is this guy on our team? I point to Nereus.
Nereus,
Yes.
are you on our team or the other team? Yeah. Okay.
I've been called friends by this one.
Hey, do you know how to play this game?
No. But I
Okay.
hear it's like wrestling.
It is a lot like wrestling. You're
But there are
gonna
no
wanna
secrets involved.
There can be if
Dragon
you ask
bites.
very nicely.
Look, we'll put
You wanna-
Pagan on that team, and then it'll be like you're fighting Heracles all over again.
Ah, yes! Another chance to best the best.
And all you'll want to do is that there's a projectile that comes to us, and if it hits the sand, we lose. So, being in your
So
big
catch it.
big boy form,
No, we have to hit it. We can't.
Okay.
you have
we-
to hit it.
We can't just hold the ball.
You
we
can't
have
just
to, like,
hold the ball.
No, God.
Damn it! This game is so much harder than I thought.
Hey, Fillmore. All of us. How many people on your team understand how volleyball works?
Everybody.
We're fucked.
It's just him over there.
We're gonna figure it out.
Ooh,
I have.
Yeah, can it be 5-1? That'd be hilarious. You can't miss. So, like, kind of fair. No, but seriously, why
We're
don't
gonna
how
win.
how did we all miss the rules of volleyball? You
I know
can't
the
hold the
rules
ball.
of volleyball. I just
We-
thought you could catch it.
No, you have to hit it with your arm or your whatever.
Well, I'll do that now. Easy.
and
I'm glad
okay,
you told me before the game.
And Nereus, it does have to go over the net, not under the net or through the net.
What?
And
Understood.
the goal is for it to hit the sand, and the other person can't get to it to bring it back.
Yes. Yes.
In the lines. I know that part.
I don't think there are lines here. It's a beach.
Do we have to get lines?
Fine.
Line.
Well, I'm ready to start.
Let's go. Listen, this is gonna go horribly. I
This is
love
great.
it.
Let's do it.
Have not drunk enough. Let's go.
All right. Fillmore tosses the ball onto the other side so that you guys can serve.
Yelena, 100%. Oh no, okay, is it funnier for Anoush to go? I think Anoush should serve
With
first.
his
We should
perfect
test
aim.
that perfect aim.
this.
Anoush has
Can't
perfect aim.
miss.
Yeah.
Cannot
It's only
miss.
been about 10
Can't
seconds
miss.
since I touched him, too.
Yeah, how long does that work? Shit.
I don't know. What am I rolling here?
Athletics, baby.
Oh, great.
Oh no.
I got a
Could we make an
I got a
argument for
terrible.
shoot?
You
got
could
a
make an
terrible-
argument for shoot.
Hey.
I will
Okay,
allow
okay,
that. I
good,
will
Do
allow
you
good.
have shoot?
Okay, with shoot, I got a terrible.
Yay!
You smack the ball, it flies sideways.
I run and I catch it. Oh, fuck. Okay, maybe I can't play this game.
Does that mean it's their turn?
I think it's still my turn, right? I get to go twice?
Shooting the ball.
Everyone looks at Philomore.
Little more drugs.
God, you're
Sure.
so fucking smug.
I get to go again?
Go again.
Good. Bully. Oh, I got a mediocre this time. We're doing better.
Slaps me in the face.
You
Got it.
smack it right into the net. It falls.
I
Right.
think it'd be better if
Okay.
I was a kraken or something.
I think that makes it our round. And
This is-
Fillmore
Fine
takes
if I
it.
must.
Hilarious. Yeah, go. I'm ready.
All right. Fillmore is serving. Oh, he sure is. He sure is serving.
Get fucked. Get fucked, Fillmore.
We let him use shoot, I think. I think that
I
was a
know.
bad
I
choice.
understood.
Yeah.
Okay, so thumbs together, hands in front of you when you try to not let it hit the sand. Okay, Nereus, I'm counting on you, buddy.
Or just turn into a giant and just like pat it.
Okay, so that's a legendary serve.
Cool.
Do you think that makes it?
Do we oppose with athletics?
Yeah,
We can do better than that.
generally speaking, it would be athletics. Yes.
Okay.
Tell
Can
them about
anyone
how
get
you
a
wrestled
legendary?
Hercules.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
Listen, I got an average.
The dice were not with me that time.
No, I got a terrible.
These are hot dice.
Oh,
I'm
wait till I do it.
proud of I got.
I got a fair.
Ooh.
There we go.
I'm actually going to forego my roll and boost my athletics stat by 1. So Anoush is just like very tight-paced and focused.
Cool.
All right.
Cool. We are bad. Yelena, here you go.
Can I serve now? Thank you.
You sure can.
I'm going to use. I'm gonna invoke my aspect, huntress or hunted.
Mhm.
Love it.
Hell yeah. That's 4 above great. Legendary.
There we go.
Woo! I
God,
love
you guys
that.
get good at you don't know the rules of volleyball, but God, that was good. Good job.
No one asked me about the rules. It's fine.
I hit the ball.
Hey,
All right.
that was
I better
good.
roll then. Okay. Oh man, I only got an epic.
Sweet. Okay, I'm good. And she walks away.
No, that's
Does that mean we
fate.
win? Do we have the bragging rights now?
No,
I
I
do.
won.
no, we didn't. We literally are at a stalemate. We both sides got a single point.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, he had to dive for it, and like it bounced it off of his hand, but it then just bounced offside, so he failed it. Good shot.
Time out.
Thanks.
Yeah. Yes.
I call time out.
Okay.
Everybody huddle up. Huddle up.
All right.
Okay.
I
yes,
think
hello.
we just let Yelena do everything. I think
I
she could
can
win it all
serve
for
really
us.
well.
Well, I can make you serve a little better if you give me some help.
What?
Are you gonna throw up again?
That hurts my brain.
Probably,
See,
but it would be worth it.
not. Can you at least get off of the field, the court, whatever the fuck it's called? Please don't vomit where we have to play volleyball.
It's called the beach.
But the beach is vast. I mean this one area of the beach where we have to run around and potentially
I think
dive face first into it.
I could just hold it in if I know it's gonna happen. I think I'll be okay. I really quickly just like touch Elena's hand and throw up in my mouth.
Immediately vomit.
Okay, this is a lot, but here you go, and I'm gonna bless you. We can give you a +1.
If you spend a fate point, I can get a +2.
I'll spend a fate point and I'll give you a +2.
Thanks.
Is it
You're welcome.
is it a Halley's Children / Fate campaign with Cam if he doesn't spend all of his fate points?
Can I spend all of my fate
That's
points?
what they're
and give
there for.
+6.
No, we got
Okay, I won't
time.
do that. We'll save two. Yeah, we'll save some. Okay, time in.
Time in. We're definitely not using our gifts.
He used his gifts.
I know. I mean, to be fair, it's intrinsic. Let's go. Okay. All right, Fillmore. Come on. Get your next point.
All right, Fillmore serves. He gets a fantastic this time.
Oh, now okay.
There's hope, guys. There's hope.
Just a fantastic. I gotta go with different dice.
It's another fair for Nereus. This game would be much better if it was in the water.
It was
I got a
another.
superb. No.
It was another average. I'm bored.
Elena dives for it and gets caught up in the sand. Misses just by a hair. No.
Well, darn.
I'm bored.
I'm a little bored too. Yes, we kind of did the thing.
Why is this boring? What? This should be exciting.
I think you're supposed to hit it back and forth, not just one shot and then the round's over.
I know.
You think so, Nereus? You think so? Huh? You? I'm
That's
sorry,
how wrestling goes. And this is just like wrestling.
This
It's
is
a lot like.
just
See?
like,
I told you.
God, me. Is this why I don't like wrestling? There's a lot
I
of
think
reasons
there are
don't
other
like
reasons why you don't
Yeah,
like wrestling.
that's true. Hmm.
Who's on the other team?
Just
No one's
Fillmore.
Fillmore.
Just Fillmore?
Yeah, Sarah. Who else? Who are we? Who are we playing against besides Fillmore?
It's Fillmore and Etienne and let's see, who else does he get?
I cannot trust.
It's
those
too
Frenchmen.
It's it's just beach volleyball.
No, I know. I have an intrinsic distrust of the French.
That's fair.
Elena's
yeah,
buddies
so-
with them all.
and Hippolyta and
Hippolyta.
no, it's just those three.
Wow. And we outnumber them. And we have a giant. Well, Nearest, maybe it would be helpful if you turned into your giant sea monster form.
I don't think.
Is this form not fitting? The old hunched
No,
over.
It's
Robin.
really not. I mean, you say that like you think I'm insulting you, but you know objectively which form is better.
This is peak male physique.
Oh, honey, I know peak male physique, and that ain't it.
You may not like it.
I didn't say I didn't like it. I said it's not the best of the two.
I'm bored. I'm gonna go. Yeah, Eden just like wanders off.
Wait, Ida, wait. At least turn into a kraken and serve.
No, the Kraken couldn't possibly serve.
Not with
Okay.
that attitude.
Fine. Ida will turn into not a Kraken. What is Ida gonna turn into?
Chupacabra.
Yeah.
Fillmore.
Meh. Ida turns into a gorilla. A silverback gorilla.
Cool.
They first take off their shirt, turning out they are masculine on top,
Sure.
but they do have pants that shorts that can stretch a little bit. They have some stretch to them.
Full Donkey
So-
Konging it?
Yeah. I turn into Donkey Kong, guys. Ida invents Donkey Kong. Here we go. Ida becomes a gorilla. Takes the ball. Kind of just like, all right, here we go. Can a gorilla's not gonna have shoot?
With athletics.
Can I do athletics? Can I get a boost with athletics, Sarah?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. I mean, Sarah's like, great. This is one, it's silly. Two,
Ooh, wait. Can I
everyone's
also
gonna lose.
give a bless to Ida, even though they already have one from Yelena?
Nah.
they don't stab.
That's fair.
And it's a one use only.
Oh, okay. I'm pooped for the day.
Ow.
Dang.
Oh gosh. Oh no. Wow. Anush takes this time to really gain a lot of appreciation for everybody's powers. And
I throw up again.
vomits. Ugh, disgusting. Okay. Okay. That's not good. That is. God, what is my athletics as a gorilla? What do you think? I don't know.
It's
17.
just
I
your
think.
athletics.
17.
You just can use the +2 for
That's right.
gorilla form.
That's good, because that'll cancel out the -2 I just rolled. So it's average.
You get over the net,
Hey,
Ooh.
Hey!
and Hippolyta smacks it back with a superb.
God. Okay, everyone, roll athletics to see if we can get it. Let's just have another
It's coming
volley.
back.
Easy, we got this. Oh no.
I got an average.
Oh y'all.
I got a fair.
I'm gonna be honest.
Also
I did something.
got a fair.
I did something that defies the chart completely.
Did you go
Okay?
below the chart?
I got below the chart. I got
We
a
call that-
-3.
We call that welcome to hell.
That's a catastrophic, my friend.
I call that one Inferno.
Yeah. How do you catastrophically fail to return in volleyball?
Welcome to
I think I
hell.
leave. I think I go talk to Hermes.
We're done now.
Maybe it hits you in the face and just like absolutely breaks your nose and then just like slams into the ground right afterwards.
I get knocked out.
Good game.
Yes,
Yeah.
great game.
Eden's just-
Congratulations on the bragging rights.
I mean, really, I got what I wanted out of it, which was. Anyway.
Beating Phil more than anything.
Yeah. I just
moan
needed
as
the one.
sand
It's
gets
good.
redder around me. Oh, help.
Always such a mess. Rolls him over.
Oh, what was that? Is it a mess?
Wow.
Hild! How
What?
are you, my dear?
Oh, where'd you go?
Phil laughs and hugs you. Hello. And of course, as her voice trickles through your ears, it just dances on your little brain. Just gives you a little shiver of happy that Hild is
So
here.
good to see you too. Did you see us playing volleyball? It was wonderful, wasn't it?
I saw. Is that what that was?
It was something. There was sand, there was a net and a ball, and
Mm-hmm.
things happened. I think that's all that really matters.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You did a great job, darling.
Thank you.
A gorilla just shaking their head.
Nearest, this is Hild. She's very kind. Hild, this is the guy who wrestled Hercules, not Triton.
Not Triton.
Pleasure to meet you. Hild's power is her voice as she speaks. There's a little frisson that just sort of shivers through you that tends to sort of make you favorable to her.
You remind me of Aphrodite.
Ooh.
What a compliment, maybe.
Thank you. Thank you so
You
much.
do need to be careful with that compliment if my history is correct, though. Anyway,
For the fairs.
Hey, Nearest, do you know Aphrodite?
Yes. Ever since she left Narites, I've been looking for the right clam in the Aegean Sea.
Well, we know a guy who could probably find her. Do you know her personally, and does she like you? Questions I should ask.
We exchanged strong words when she said she was not going to wait for Narites to come back.
ooh.
I don't quite understand, but that sounds bad.
Well, he was cursed. He was turned into a clam. But I don't know which one.
Did you turn him into a clam? Was that you?
No, the gods turned him into a clam.
Oh, okay.
Ida
Do you not
becomes
consider
Ida
yourself
again
one
and
of the
goes,
gods?
"Which god? God, Greek gods were fucking weird.
Gotta be honest.
Which god turned?
Yeah, why do you not consider yourself a god, but you consider them?
This is very
Spent a lot of time in the ocean and maybe didn't get the full download of everything that happens.
Do you know how you are able to do what you do?
Yeah, Nereus, yeah. Do
Through
you know
godly
what's going
will.
on? Right.
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Hey, we gotta talk. You gotta join our little club.
It's here. We're the club. This whole group, everyone here right now, we're the club.
Yeah.
You should join our club.
It's little tiny robots that live under your skin.
All right, robot.
Well, that doesn't sound right at all. That sounds completely made up.
I know. Would you like to see them?
Don't. That,
It's like little divine grains of sand empowering you
it's
through
like
your blood.
it's like if
That sounds more believable.
it's like if the gods are tiny bugs living in your blood.
Why would the gods
at
be
that.
tiny or bugs?
Look at that. Look at that car. Look at the cars over there. You see that thing that.
What is
Is-
that thing?
Look over
You
there.
had a
Look.
blow up.
Yeah. Why did you have an inflatable? Did you bring the inflatable lighthouse?
Yes.
So you understand mechanics.
I understand lighthouses. They bring the light from the gods to help the sailors avoid the rocks.
Man, we should never hang out. Just alone. I think
God.
I would be screaming a lot.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever said this before, and ever. I wish Halfthor was here to do that really invasive brain thing where he just blasts information into somebody else's brain with very little consent. I feel like it would be very helpful, or actually could maybe break this person. So maybe it's a good thing he's not here.
I don't think you could break this person.
I
Not
once
this
wrestled
one.
Heracles. Heracles didn't break me.
Mm-hmm. Neither
Correct.
did Titan.
Triton. Titan's a
Triton.
different thing.
Oh gosh. Hey, do you have more of that California, whatever you called
I
it?
absolutely do. There you go.
It's
There
pretty
you
good.
go.
I'm not gonna lie.
There you go. Wild.
It works very well. Like I've never had a better pagan. I look over at pagan.
You've never had a better. You need to come
Did I say
visit.
pagan again?
You
Mhm.
you did.
Multiple times
Did.
out loud.
You
I'm
did.
Staring
very lonely,
wistfully.
guys. So it's training to go into space. They don't tell you that you have to be alone. For the team I'm on, 3 people. 2 people go. I shouldn't say that. That's a
To space.
Yeah,
You've been to
Nereus.
space.
No, not
Nope.
quite yet. They're going to. Okay.
You're going to space to be among the gods.
Do you want to come?
Yes.
Yes.
They're flying to Olympus, but it's up
No, we're
higher in the
not.
sky.
Why are you lying
really-
to this
I don't-
person?
Because it's
I don't
funny.
think we should gaslight this old man.
listen. Listen.
Oh,
you're-
that was a good play.
Why?
It
Angel
feels like
Street.
elder abuse.
Why? Listen, stop saying what I find funny. You're making me feel bad for my humor, and I don't appreciate it. I think it's very funny. This
I
man
think-
is fine.
I think at this point we're past elderly. That this is a form he takes
Doddering.
on his own.
I mean, technically, we're all elderly.
What? Look, I touch Ida and I turn 10 years older than Nearest. Ooh. And I turn back.
Now that's a dignified look.
Why?
Oh God, the light off the water. Sorry.
Nearest, there's so much. You're just a fascination.
I challenge you to something.
To what?
I'll get back to you. I just know that's the way to communicate.
Can you do anything besides wrestle in the water?
I know many secrets and many stories.
Okay, but it
Yeah?
feels like to
Prove it.
unlock those, we have to wrestling.
That is
involved.
part of the deal. Yes.
But what if I don't believe you? What clout do you have then, sir?
Why wouldn't you believe me?
Because I do not know you. Your stories have not reached my ears. I thought Triton was your dad.
Oh, he's doing that thing again.
You've gotta stop saying that. That's listen. Once is funny. Don't be boring.
It was in reference to the thing. Is that?
Has the world truly changed that much away from my ocean?
Yes, actually, it's truly wild how much the world has changed.
That was the first secret you received from us.
You did not say the amount that it has changed, only that it had.
I did say the amount. It was a lot.
So the changes are so innumerable as to make describing them honestly impossible in the time that we have with you.
Yes, you replaced the gods with bugs.
No, actually, I'm pretty sure that the bugs made us gods. Not me, I hate that. But you know,
There are things older than gods, Nereus. Things that came before. Things that anointed them into their station. You can ask the bartender.
Actually,
Okeanos,
specifically-
or Gaia.
Well, you know, on that note, maybe you should meet and speak with Gilgamesh.
have you talked to Gilgamesh?
Let Dad take care of this whole mess.
I mean, Gilgamesh, you had to have met Gilgamesh.
I feel
the
like
beginning.
Nereus had to have met Gilgamesh at some point.
Absolutely has met Gilgamesh.
Do you remember meeting Gilgamesh? It would have happened before you wrestled Heracles.
It was a different time in my life.
It was. Maybe that's when the dementia set in.
There's this concept I want to talk to you about. It's called propaganda.
Probably
You heard of it?
answers.
What is this propaganda?
Well, it's when people
When a
in
British person
power.
has a good look at something.
There you go. Hey, I high five whoever the fuck said that.
It was pagan.
Oh, hey, I touch him and I instantly like stare at him too long.
God, I'm so strong.
But yes, it means when somebody in power tells you something to believe,
And
it
then you
is-
believe it because they're in power.
Exactly, Nereus. But sometimes people in power don't have your best interests.
But it's the natural order of things.
No, it's not. It is the perceived order of things. Nature changes on a whim. I point back to the car.
That thing changes on a whim.
No,
That's a chariot.
that.
Where are the
is-
horses?
Nature changed it.
This
Exactly. They're
inside-
inside.
It's
How
It's
small are
mechanic-
these horses?
Very small. In fact, non-existent.
Are there small horses powering that like you have small bugs powering you?
We make them in liquid form and we explode them. And that's
Liquid
how they
horses.
liquid horses
Liquid
into
horses.
Incredible.
Except they're not horses. They're actually beings much older than horses that have been compressed by the Earth's magnitude into liquid form. And we explode that to make those chariots move. You tell
You
me
harness the
what
blood
fuck
of dead
nature
gods.
Is, boy.
Welcome to
Let's
Streaming
wrestle again.
Rainbow, where we explain combustion engines to a boomer. Let's go.
He's cut off. No more.
All right.
No
How
more
about,
California
here's
specials
the
with
challenge. Here's the challenge. I wrestle you,
Again.
and you learn about the 20th century.
That's what I asked for last time.
I wasn't the wrestler.
You were, specifically.
And
You
you
asked-
lost.
to be
You
fair,
asked wrong.
you did, Nereus. Listen, to be fair, it was very Greek, and you said you wanted a Greek answer to a very, very broad question, which is what has changed.
Good
And
to
the
know that
news-
Greece hasn't changed.
That
Oh, it has.
But then why would a Greek answer be the same?
I was being hilarious.
Oh,
it.
were you?
Okay, have
Was
you
it
ever
not?
fought? Have you ever fought a giant squid? Follow-up question: would you want to?
Only in a friendly way. Squids are friends.
Amazing. If I could get a giant squid here, would you wrestle them in a friendly match for secrets?
Unquestionably.
Great.
That's the thing I do.
I'll be back. I'm gonna go into the water. I'm gonna call a squid, and they'll just show up. Okay?
Okay.
So you keep an eye
Great.
out for a giant squid. He walks into the ocean, goes underneath of it, and then turns into a fucking giant squid. So this like giant squid just comes out of the ocean like.
I bet it's gonna be Tiffany. Tiffany's the only giant squid near here.
That's not Tiffany.
I think that is Tiffany too.
Looks like Tiffany, but has a mustache.
No, that's Anusha's power.
It's Whiffany. No.
Ida's really struggling with the facial hair. It's just the tea isn't working. Yeah. There's a giant squid in like just like all of a sudden. I mean, everybody who's in the know understands what has happened. Although people who weren't paying attention to Ida walking into the ocean are now distracted by a giant squid that just appears in the water. Tentacle goes.
Nereus is gonna walk out, and I want to try and sense the thoughts and feelings of this sea creature.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does that work?
Yeah.
I guess I am a sea creature. Yeah.
You're a creature right now, yeah.
It's okay. Do you have to roll for anything? How good you are at it, or can you just do it?
It's one of my powers. I'm not sure how. If
Yeah,
we
great.
do a contest of wills.
No. There's Ida
You can
is
hide.
this squid is weirdly you're weirdly getting the vibe off of this squid like they are drunk, which is strange for a squid. Why would a squid be drunk? But you're getting inebriated, laughing, very silly, and like this is gonna be hilarious. All in a weird British accent.
Yeah.
Why does the squid have a British accent?
Absolutely, Nereus will trudge into the water and take the form of a Nereus-sized squid.
So many arms.
Wait, you also turn into a squid? I didn't know I could do that. Damn it!
Awesome. Cool.
Looking up when was hentai invented.
The answer is now.
1963.
Okay.
In Halley's children verse. Now.
Yeah, we need a timeline of important inventions like hentai
And
and
syringes.
apple teenies.
I mean, I'm gonna. It's not good. I
It
mean,
is superb on
Yeah.
land.
you win. I got great.
So the little squid takes the big squid, flops him around like a wacky inflatable tube guy.
Yeah. And I think that similar to the others, Nereus is going to put on a show, but because this is a sea creature I'm wrestling now, I'm going to use my ability to command it to like more forcibly be like, no, do an arm bar like or tentacle bar like this.
Ida's like, again, drunk enough that it's very like great time. Having a great time is totally fine with going along with all of this. This is like,
Yep. Now that I've bested you, squid, tell me your name.
I'm trying to imagine Squid doing an arm bar. This is so fluffy.
do I just have to think? Because you can. Are you speaking
I can
out
read
loud?
your thoughts, yes. Yeah.
Mate, it's Ida. You saw me turn into a gorilla. I'm not actually a squid. I'm sorry.
Did you take my powers like Anoush did?
No, I can just do this. I can turn into things and people. I can turn into you as well. It's. I won't though. But no, I can just turn into things.
And how do little bugs do that?
That's a great question. They've tried to this is all just two squids, just like
Two squids in the water,
just chilling. You know what? Honestly, Anoush has tried to explain it to me, and I can't be fucked. So, I don't.
You can't be fucked. Is that one of your powers?
Well, that was before times. No, this is I don't care enough to understand. All I understand is that a magic rock fell from the sky, and suddenly I could turn into things.
So the gods came down themselves and granted you power.
You know what? Hey, you know what a metaphor is, right?
Yes.
Yeah, metaphorically. Correct. You are correct, metaphorically. So the gods put tiny little beings into our bodies that made us as we are.
If that's how your mortal brain attempts to comprehend the machinations of those more powerful.
Mm-hmm. You know what? We were really on an upswing of me liking you, and now God, the mansplaining is just really strong.
What is mansplaining? Is it bad?
It's bad. It's so bad. It's when so it comes from the idea of men feeling the need to explain everything, especially to women. I'm a squid at the moment, so you're not mansplaining. You're a squid at the moment.
Squid-splaining.
Squid-splaining. So it's just people in a position of power explaining things that don't need to be explained in a condescending fashion. It would be if like Triton explained to you how to wrestle Heracles. That would suck, right?
He would never. I would defeat him first.
I would love to see that. Yes. Sorry, I have to put that up there. I'm gonna block Bastion for that.
Worth it.
God. Yeah, when did Squid Games get the part where the squids just like chill, kind of hugging? It's weird. I'm gonna stop being a squid. Are you okay with that? I need some.
Yes, I've already bested you and earned your name.
Is there a secret? Did you want a secret? We didn't actually talk about that beforehand. You did best me, so or do you just want my name? Was that the deal, or do you want a secret?
Yes.
All
You
right.
successfully tricked me.
Well, great. That is a win for me. I'm very pleased.
Yes, I believe that earns you bragging rights.
Bragging rights. I tricked Nereus. So I get to tell everybody now for the rest of eternity, I tricked Nereus.
Yes,
Are you
the
gonna be mad
wise
at
old
me?
man of the sea. Known for his wisdom and having nearly defeated Heracles in a wrestling match.
I love that.
Ooh.
Old Man of the Sea. Have you read a book by a very similar title?
Did someone write a book about me?
I don't think it's about you, but it does involve an old man, the sea, and a large fish.
Normally it's just scriptures and religious texts that they write about me.
This, quite possibly, is more boring. There we go. Gabby. Correct. Right. I'm done. I need more to drink. Do you want something to drink? Let's go.
Yes.
They go back. they like go back to being human, and well, they definitely are naked at that point because there's no amount of spandex that'll survive becoming a giant squid. So they have to go find clothes again.
From Yelena's beach bag, she's throwing you.
Yes,
Close.
she's used to me. Thank you.
She's got
Wow, that was pretty spicy, Elena. Wow, a lot of tentacles.
Did you
You know,
Did you discover something about yourself?
I don't think I did. I just think I discovered an untapped market. But those are thoughts for other times. Actually, I might have done something
Tap
a
that
little
market.
scandalous.
Oh.
Would you like to know?
Of course. Do I have to wrestle
I'm-
you for it?
Oh, honestly, not even if you wanted to. I feel like I would lose the second you touched me. But you can say you won. I don't care. I might
Okay.
have invited a non-powered friend to this shindig.
Oh, did you now?
Well, he's a writer, and I've been musing about like hundreds of years of experience as if it is a creative mind, and he was very interested in it. I only mention that because I see him walking down the beach right now, and I point to a young Stan Lee.
Oh. Oh.
Yes,
Okay.
It's something he wants to write a book about extraordinary men, and I thought, I know a few of those.
Yeah.
Maybe
That's a
he
thing
could be
you did.
inspired. And I didn't think it would, we would all be, turning into giant squids on the beach. So he might have seen some shit right now.
And Half Thor's not here.
And Hafthor is not here, which I thought he would be here. So
Hold
I thought
on.
it would be
no,
okay.
it's okay. He's doing some real important stuff in Dallas. It's great.
Maybe we just let this one slide, I'm sure other
Well-
people know about this stuff.
Well, is he cool? And by
Oh,
is
he's-
he cool?
Oh, who do you think got me into it? If you know what I-
Great. He's
you
going
know
to
what I
get
mean.
so high.
I think that works.
It's gonna have to.
It'll be a hell of a good time.
Yep.
The strain you feed him is called Excelsior.
Excelsior!
Come to me, my X-Men.
Yes. Dang, and I was going to bring up some palm trees and just make it just a wonderful hammock.
Ooh,
I think you could still do. He's pretty cool, I've told him all this stuff, and he,
Oh,
hasn't tried to
Even-
governmental experiment on me yet. That's a thing they're doing. The United States government experimenting on people. I got in trouble for doing that on myself.
Yeah, Yelena's wearing dark shades, but her eyes get big behind them and just goes, well, okay. Stan Lee, wonderful. I'm thrilled. Mushrooms. Does he do mushrooms?
I'm sure he'll do anything he can get his hands on.
Perfect.
He's a starving artist at the moment.
Oh, well, we do have a program for the arts. All he has to do... anyway.
I told him about it,
Good.
RIP.
Maybe next Starfall it could be interesting if we can.
Wow. Yes. That's our new thing. We're making Stanley immortal. Fuck yeah. Let's go.
Oh, okay.
I will
Thank you for telling me.
this. I had to tell someone it was eating at me.
You did. You did have to tell somebody.
The second I
Preferably
got
the
here and
moment
you,
you
were
got
like,
here.
Hafthor's not here. I'm like, oh fuck.
Hey, you know what? It's happened. It's
I
happened, and we
thought he
move
wasn't
on.
gonna come. I was late.
Edith's
Okay.
like, I don't think that Hafthor is built for fun and relaxation.
Well, that's not okay.
I
I,
knew people would say that about me 100 years ago.
It's just usually those parties we don't invite you to because it's really not your scene.
And I appreciate that, but now I'm having a
Oh.
great time.
I was specifically talking to Ida, but
I appreciate
It's
not being
great.
invited to the. Okay, fine. This
Talking
kind
about
of
sex?
relaxation, like this sitting around drinking a lot. I mean, unless he's sitting on a beach wallowing in self-pity, that he's good at. That we've done
Do you
that.
have sex parties?
Sweetheart,
Have you met them?
we're
Don't
both
say sweetheart
pagan.
to me. I haven't. Okay. You're doing it with the other pagan. I got
Oh,
very
The theology pagan versus that one.
not both.
Okay,
I mean, he's been
Not
invited
both,
before.
right?
Li-
Excuse
Not both. Invitations were sent.
me. Okay, I think I'm gonna have
Sometimes they were not accepted.
Sometimes they weren't accepted.
listen.
I gotta leave in this moment right now. I am feeling things I haven't felt since I met the Morrigan.
Jealousy is such an ugly thing.
I mean, really, Anush.
So
all
is
you have to
hypocrisy.
do-
Now you're calling me ugly.
Anush,
Great.
all you have to do is
I lay in the
define
sand.
the relationship.
He
DTR,
just
bitch.
starts just singing very loud in the sand. His face is completely red.
God, I've never been so happy to be asexual. Anyway, okay.
Sex parties in the sand.
Gross.
No, that's really ill-advised, but
Not
that's another thing.
invited.
Um,
My boyfriend.
You're not going to believe the top single of 1963.
what was it? Sex party?
It was Surfin' USA.
Yay! Ida calls out just to break tension, and also because they haven't seen them in a while. Calls out to Hurrit and like, hello, oh my god, please stop this really awkward conversation. She won't talk about sex parties when her pseudo child is here. Please. Hi.
Wouldn't have thought she'd invite my best friend to a sex party. And I do that in quotations. But here we are.
Hey, did you know they were roommates?
It's less about the Helena thing, more about the Haftor thing.
You've known me for centuries. My name is not Helena.
It's Yelena.
I apologize. I also said Hafthor's name wrong. You didn't point that out.
Well, we don't.
Yes, but you two have this weird negging relationship that goes back and forth in very dramatic ways. I figured you were taking an opportunity. I let you have it.
Well, I apologize. I'm trying to turn a new leaf, but to think of them naked together, that really...
I didn't say
just-
that. I did not say that.
It's all I can think about, though. The second that conversation started, I am sweating a lot. And I usually
Naked
don't
together
need to
like
regulate
wrestling.
my body heat.
Yes.
Oh, fuck off,
Nereus?
Fuck the fuck off, dude.
Nereus, honestly, yeah, like wrestling.
I'm gonna die here, and I'm gonna do my best to do it.
this is what does it amazing.
She leans over to Ida, being like,
No, I do.
this has been the most
you
entertaining
whispering?
to me.
I fucking hate this shit.
It's really just to tease him a little. We don't invite any of the family. That's weird.
Yeah, that's weird. That's
Yeah,
very weird.
we don't.
Be so
It's just this
weird.
is very
I can't
entertaining to
believe
me.
I invited him.
Cannot
okay.
believe it.
Adding up.
Okay, I think I'm over it.
And
Thank
Hello,
God.
Bess.
Hi, Bass.
they never invite me either.
Listen, that is surprising, to be perfectly honest. But like that whole
least just
thing
pagan.
was said in cat, so it's like. So yeah, Nereus, you just hear a human person just start speaking, like meowing at at a cat.
That's not a sea creature. This doesn't make sense.
I see a creature. Yeah, it's strange. Anyway, how you doing, Bast? How's it been?
Well, I'm a little bit hungry, but everything's all right today, I suppose.
Just all right.
Well, I am a little bit hungry.
Ida is about to offer to go get fish from the ocean, but before they say anything out loud, they narrow their eyes at Nereus. Like, is this gonna be a problem? Your friend is a clam. A little concerned. I can find you. I got you. I'll find you something. Are you feeling, I know that you prefer like seafood, but if I can't get seafood, what's your second option?
If
Only
you
seafood.
can't get seafood?
Hey, listen. Maybe I can't. I'm just trying to be the best I can be.
Well, I really want seafood now.
Oh, fine, all right. I'll go. I'm gonna go. First, I'm gonna go to Fillmore and be like, "Hey, do you have any fish?"
It's the cat again, isn't it?
Listen, you know just as well as I do that you cannot say no to that adorable face.
I got some tuna in the pantry. I'll go. Yeah.
Perfect.
And he starts up the path to the house.
Perfect.
There's
Bash,
a house here.
We've got yeah.
I was not picturing that in my brain at all. It was all beach.
How did Fillmore get the? What did Fillmore do to get to have a private beach? God, I'm not. Well, it is more expensive in San Francisco. He's got more square footage than I do. It's very surprising.
What does Fillmore do for a living? I don't think I've asked him.
Right now he's doing something in banking. I don't know.
Yeah,
He
I
never
think he's doing
misses.
something in banking, but he never
So,
misses. Is he
Who else
important?
suddenly needs to use the washroom?
Me, I do.
Yes.
Why? There's a perfectly good ocean right there.
You're right. You use that. We'll
True.
use the washroom.
But we
Unless you
wouldn't
wanna
want to
find-
sully Tiffany's watering hole. Let's go.
Yes. Also, there are secrets in the washroom. If you want to come near us.
I do like secrets.
I figured you did.
But I have not set foot on anything that's not sand.
We can bring the sand
Oh, just
with
get
us.
them in your sandals.
Wait, can
Walk
you
all through his house?
not? Is that a problem? Have you tried?
I would prefer not to. It feels weird on my toes.
What kind of footwear is Nereus wearing?
Barefoot.
Right. Okay. Hold on. Goes and finds like somebody with like equivalent sized feet.
Getting some flippy floppies.
Yeah, some flip flops, and just like buries them in sand, and this is like, so it's like they're covered in sand. And you're like, okay, put your foot in there, put those on.
Oh, the first time having the thingy between your toes is the worst.
It's the worst. It's gonna suck,
Oh.
but there's sand.
This reminds me of my old sandals.
That's right. You're Greek.
Less wooden.
Yes, these are much more flexible. And
That's the part I don't like about them.
you don't like, but these have better support of your foot.
That's also a part I don't like about them.
You don't like support.
No.
Would you like us to carry you?
There's plenty of sand in these. I think it should be fine.
Okay, then let's go.
I would hate to have
And
to
I look-
adjust or change anything about my habits.
Indeed.
You're amazing, and I love having you around. And I'm so glad I'm a nice person now.
God.
Are you
I
coming
wish-
with Bast?
Yeah, Bast, come with us, because Fillmore's getting you tuna.
Oh,
There's
I don't
tuna
mind
in the
sharing.
house. Let's let you into a house that's full
I
of
can
fish.
carry you. Hop up. Ooh. Oh, now I speak cat. wild.
No, you're just telepathic. I speak cat. Did you touch me? If you touch me, you can speak cat.
I did not.
So no.
You can also shape change into a cat if you want.
I am okay.
All cats.
Oh, okay, Basti. Let's rock and roll.
Yeah.
All right, y'all head up the path to the house. The sliding glass door is half open, and it leads into the pool room, the billiard room. Where you headed? You can hear Fillmore in the kitchen clanking around in the pantry.
Using one of Yelena's abilities, she's just going to hop into Bast's mind like a little echo in her ear, and just be very, very distracting, please.
I can do that.
Yes, thank you, dear. And I'm going to find the nearest thing that isn't a bathroom, but looks like maybe this poor drunk Slavic woman mistook for a bathroom, and I would like to snoop through this man's house.
With all of us in tow.
Just a straight line.
It's everybody's going to be distracting.
We gotta go to the bathroom bad.
I'm gonna play. I don't know. I'm also gonna turn into a cat. Just Wanda.
I'll turn into a cat too. God damn it.
Just have a wander through the house.
I'll turn into
Meow,
a
meow.
lobster.
Oh no!
I put you on my back. Oh, his sandals.
Okay.
The
we
moment
just follow
turn
you
into a
later.
lobster, Bast's head swings around, swiveling.
No, Bast. Not meow, 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 meow.
I don't like the way that cat is looking at me.
We can't understand you. You're a
No one
lobster.
can understand me.
Meow, meow. Bast can speak psychically.
Oh, I guess I can too then. God damn it.
Yeah.
He never leaves my head.
No.
Can this drunk white woman snoop, please?
Absolutely. Give me an investigation roll.
3 cats and a lobster in tow.
Oh, that's so good. There. Superb.
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 Superb. So you explore one of the. Let's see. What do you get? You get to the office the bedroom that Fillmore has converted into an office. So you find his papers. He is in banking.
That's how he afforded this house.
Yeah. And yeah, there's more like religious stuff than you would expect, but not like excessive. This house was normal.
I mean, that's so very
Yes,
depressingly
yes.
true.
Yeah.
Wow. What kind of?
So yeah,
Religious
he works in banking, and he's you don't see like you don't find like hidden compartments or any like secrets. It's just the office of a busy exec.
Beautiful. I think I'm gonna pick up one of the. You said he has some religious iconography.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pick up what I assume is like a statue and manhandle it a little bit, get a closer look at it. Is it something of what denomination would it be?
Is it an arm?
Is it Saint George killing a dragon?
No,
Very on the nose.
Is it Nereus fighting Heracles?
generic sort of Catholic stuff.
Is it
Catholic stuff, cool.
Triton fighting Heracles?
As we all know, he did.
Yeah, she's gonna squint her nose a little bit, scrunch it up, and put it down with a little bit of a distasteful look and then stumble a little bit down the hallway, and now she's actually looking for a bathroom.
All right. You managed to find a bathroom, and the cats all try to get into the bathroom to follow you.
No.
Under paw,
Some of you don't need to see my bits. Ouch.
under the door. The
What are you doing
lobster.
there?
I also turn into a lobster.
Yeah. Eda and Bast are just like paws under the door, like
Hey, what you doing? What you doing? Hey.
Telepathically.
yeah. Good
You know,
lord.
Oh.
the particular life partner that he has is probably not as annoying as you think it is.
Hey.
Can I tap Bast, turn into a cat, and go try to find Fillmore?
Yeah, Fillmore has opened a can of tuna, which smells delicious right now,
Scattercats.
and is heading out of the kitchen into the billiard room.
Yeah, I want to like jump up onto his shoulder and like meow.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's another fucking cat. Okay. All right.
In his mind, I'm not a cat. I'm a noosh.
Fuck
Nightmare.
off, Anoush.
Famously,
What's up?
Fillmore and Anoush love each other.
Are you
Nothing
still
bad has
mad at
ever
me?
happened.
I'm so I'm like just insanely high at this. I think like like shape shifting size and has just like really fucked up Anoush's anatomy. And he's like, but I'm better now, man. I'm so sorry. I tried to get you eaten by the fate witch lady.
So high.
Yeah, it's all water under the bridge. Can you get off of me now?
Oh, of course. Yes. Oh, it's a good. I'm about to turn into a.
On his shoulders.
Oh, what's that tuna for? Can I have it?
No, it's for Bast.
She eats too much. She doesn't need it. Come on. Look how skinny I am.
Bast comes into the room. Yes, I do.
Oh, you don't know my metabolic rate, little cat. I have to eat constantly, otherwise my blood sugar gets very low.
And you're just diabetic. That makes sense. You got the mood swings, got those insulin lows.
I mean, technically, I think I can regulate my body's functions, but I haven't studied medicine, Pat.
Listen.
This modern stuff.
Hey, listen. Diabetic research being underfunded, that's vibe. Correct. That is the same in all universes, huh?
Yes.
Forget that.
Okay, who am I talking to?
Who? God?
Who?
Jesus
don't
is
exist.
here.
Little bugs inside of us.
Little
Together,
bugs
Noosh.
are talking.
Little bugs that are cars. Run on dead people.
Dead horses.
God.
Dead horses.
Dead ancient beings.
Liquid horses.
Fillmore.
Just gonna wander into the kitchen now and start like washing dishes.
Why are you having this party? It's like we never see you.
What do you mean? I'm always around.
Yes, but you know, it's like this is like the first time we've all had, and it's you. What were you thinking?
What were you thinking?
Thought I'd have a party.
I
We
think
don't
it's
get to have
awesome.
this too often, so
Well, I'm just very happy that you decided to invite me, because sometimes when I piss people off with my ideas or putting them in danger, they spend hundreds of years hating me and then try to excommunicate me from a family. Like, that's wild.
I'm not drunk enough.
But you
for
invite me
this.
to a party.
I did invite you.
I want to give you a big hug, but
Oh,
and it's like you're one of the only people I can touch. and I don't feel like a surge of new emotions and powers and things like that. So, in a way, the loneliness that I used to feel when I was alone is kind of mirrored in you, but in like a different way, like as above, so below, and it's a good thing.
Would it help for you to get on the same level as him? She's going through her purse.
Suddenly,
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
Yelena's
yeah.
here.
Do you want to get high as hell? Do you want to feel the experience of whatever this marijuana is?
Oh, I didn't like that.
Will it make me act like you?
Maybe a little bit, but the United States government is doing top secret research about it and other substances that alter the mind. Isn't that fucked up?
Let's give Fillmore MDMA. Let's go. Ida is still a cat and has not followed and is 100% sneaking around Fillmore's house. So, can I roll investigation? I don't have it, but can I roll it? Okay.
I love that. I mean, you're all investigating Phil. We're like, there's no reason to be suspicious of him. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, he's
My
a great
husband's
guy.
always hated him.
I
My reason.
Ida has not been a super big fan of Fillmore, considering that he tried to shoot them
He did.
when they first became an empowered person. So they're a little like Pagan has earned it. Everyone else, it's bad. It's in fact not even on the scale. It's 0.
It's in hell.
No, it's just
Oh,
0.
straight
It's
0.
nothing. It's straight 0. Whatever. Mediocre? Is that mediocre?
That's mediocre, yeah.
So I'm just wandering around as a cat,
Yeah, just wandering.
just kind of peeking.
It's easy to get around. The doors are mostly left open, so it's nice house.
How is it a big house?
It's just a standard beach house.
Okay, so yeah, all right, yeah. It's just kind of like nice. Not my style. Interesting.
It is a beautiful place that you have here, and thank you so much for inviting us.
Have you ever started a big fire outside?
Ooh,
That's a good idea.
I think so. I think we should all gather around and tell stories and catch up. And Pagan. I stare off at a wall.
All right. Y'all want to take a little break?
Yeah,
Yes.
I think Anoush needs to come down
I'll drink some water.
just just a little bit.
All right. We're going to take a 10-minute break, everybody. Relax, get yourself a drink, and we'll be back for the conclusions of our plot lines here on the beach.
Wait, there were plot lines?
Spring break in the summer.
I do know. I know Nereus's plot line, which was that he wrestled Heracles.
Yeah, that's the important one. So you basically got everything that matters.
Right.
We'll see y'all in 10 minutes.
All right. See ya. Welcome back.
Hello.
Hope you enjoyed that break.
I did.
That was a great break. I spent that break trying to find my practice flair bottle because I went to bartending school to learn how to do flair bartending, which is what Hermes was doing earlier in the thing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Aww.
Eli
Oh,
lore.
Eli lore.
Well,
It was too expensive and not worth the money.
Bast.
Hey, Bast, do you have tuna?
That's what she wants. She wants food so bad right now.
Always.
I went and found that X-Men was first released in September of 1963. So
Nice.
This is a
that's
canon event,
pretty
guys.
cool. I think this is what really happened, y'all.
Brilliant. I love it.
Hi, Stanley. All right,
Well,
buddy.
day turns to evening, evening turns to twilight, twilight turns to night, and night settles over the beach. Wood is brought out and piled into sort of a pit, and set alight, and beach chairs are dragged out around it so that everyone can sit and drink and talk.
Mm.
It is a beautiful night. What would you all like to do around the fire?
Elena's got her toes in the sand. She's not bothering with a chair. She's got a nice beach blanket out, and she's kind of leaned up on Hild's knee, leaned back, just kind of being close to her friend. And Ida's off to one side, and she's just kind of looking around at everybody here and giving them all a nice smile. She's quite content. It's been a long time, and it's really nice to have everybody here without it being stressful. She's just kind of hanging out.
I think there's a lot of whenever we do end up having, especially back in the day when we were all much better about meeting at the Rose, there would inevitably fall into all the political talk would be completed, and we'd all inevitably be sitting around drinking and telling old stories. So I think that I think Ida will have, would be piping in, but with some stories of Otto and of friends who are no longer with us, but but telling stories in in a bittersweet way of like the good memories of like things that feel like it feels good to remember them, even if it hurts a little bit. But like just sharing all of the many centuries of connection that a lot of us have. And then honestly, like Ida would be peppering Hermes and Nereus, like all joking aside, would be peppering them with like, okay, but no, like, what's up? Hermes more than Nereus, because we know Nereus is very focused. But
He's back.
like, God, like tell it like, oh yeah, dude. Yeah, that's what Ida would want to do. Would be sharing memories, but also like, hey, strange, like new people, tell us. So
Anush is just sitting with his arm around Stanley, saying, "Look, man, this is where it's at. There was this one time that I took a pen or a pencil. I think it was way before pens were invented. Like, that's how long we've been alive. And I just stabbed this guy in the neck with it. And then we shouted, 'We're all the priests!' But like, now, hey, Nereus, you gotta listen. You listen to this. We all live on an island together. And I've got some wild shit there, like things that would explode. Do you know that I'm Nikola Tesla? Like, that just like nobody talks about that anymore. The island thing was for you. We live on an island. You should visit us. We're surrounded by the ocean.
Yes.
I'm Nikola Tesla.
I thought you were Michael.
I am Michael. I'm also Anush. I am also a lot of other names.
hey,
Just like you.
wait. Also, do you still have that fucking ghost that talks to you?
Yes.
Wild.
Does not everybody see ghosts?
No.
Only fish.
This was before the star dropped. We know that. Right? Like, this was not
Yeah.
the nanobots in the robots in my blood.
Yeah. I mean, I knew that. I knew that you had but
I 1,000-yard stare, but this time I look at Nereus, and only Stan Lee hears me when I whisper this under my breath. I say, "Holy shit, maybe gods are real."
how okay, I would have absolutely like teamed up with Yelena and anybody else to get Stanley drunk, high, anything to make this a fever dream. So, but safely, like, we're gonna take care of this human, this mortal that is with us, because God, how is Stan Lee doing?
Stanley's having a great fucking time.
Perfect.
Wonderful. Great.
God, Yelena, should we warn Hafthor to like,
Well,
or is he gonna be fine? Do we just keep this to ourselves?
Oh,
so-
Stan, you don't know about Hafthor. He's kind of like this guy. He's bald as fuck.
Not right now.
He just
Well-
sits around. No, he is. Shh. And he's like goofy, and he sits around, and he just like acts like he's our teacher, our professor, just like mind controlling things.
I think the runes will fall however they fall, and it will be what it will be. Nereus,
Yes.
how adept are you with compasses?
Never needed one.
Okay. Wonderful. If I were to tell you where this island that we spoke of was, there are libraries on that island that have records, at least as much as we could, of what happened to Heracles.
Written
And
in
some of them
Greek.
were written in Greek, yes.
Yes. Good.
Okay.
I mean, Gilgamesh, do you know what happened to Heracles? I mean,
Oh, nope. That's it. That's all he says. Nope.
Maybe Hurrit has clocked.
the look on Ida's face is, well, that's irresponsible.
So, if memory serves, you can roll empathy with a +2 against Gilgamesh, correct?
Yeah, sure can.
Well, we're starting at a superb, friends. And it's still only a superb. He's fibbing, right? He just doesn't want to talk to
Oh yeah, he's fibbing. He
Yeah.
knows.
Yeah.
What? He would never lie.
No.
I
Oh, no, wait. Is Loki here?
sagely nod and go, yeah, I get it. You don't need to have that conversation for the 1000th time. I get it.
Did Loki come in for the party?
No, Loki did not. Unless he's someone that you don't recognize.
Wow. Okay.
Stanley.
He could be Stanley.
Stanley. Oh my
Jesus
god.
fuck.
Stanley is Loki. Ah.
It explains
Well, no.
so much.
That explains a lot, actually.
I think I look at him really closely, that there's this Loki energy in the air, and I try to like see past his skin as if I could ever do that before.
You.
And I just shake my head. Nah. So we got this guy, and he has like this cerebral thing that you can just like see other people that are also like us. So we're trying to build a family, Stan.
Yeah, man. I get that. I get that. I'm a true believer, man.
A believer?
A true
Yeah.
one.
True believer.
We're not starting. Oh, you know what?
We're not a religion.
I'm just,
Yes, you should worship us. That's correct.
Hey, Stan, did you know that this guy right here wrestled Heracles? And by
Yes.
Heracles, I mean Hercules.
I would have defeated him, but you know,
Hey,
I had to let him win.
Nereus. Hey, Nereus. You know,
yes.
I've never seen Hercules and Gilgamesh in the same place. Isn't
To
that
be-
strange?
To be fair, yeah, never mind. That's right.
Don't they look quite a bit alike?
Now that you mention it.
No.
You false Heracles. We should wrestle for the secret of what happened to him.
Do it.
Oh,
Gilgamesh. Do it.
Do
Come on,
it.
Gilgamesh. Wrestle. Wrestle this old man in the sea.
He's beat everybody who has tried
He's
to go
literally
against
beat
him.
everybody.
Mhm.
Come on.
Fillmore
come
tried
on.
it, just walked away.
Come on, Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh stands out.
Yeah.
Eyes. Stretches himself out and literally expands to his full size, which is
Really fucking big.
oh, that's right. His nipples are 7 feet apart, aren't
His
they?
nipples are 7 feet apart, guys. We googled it. It's in the writings about Gilgamesh. Welcome to Streaming Rainbow, where Eli finds fun facts.
he's
Whoa.
huge. He's a big guy.
No.
7-foot nipple span.
Ah, a worthy challenger.
He looks down at you.
What's the span of Nereus' nipples? I don't want to know.
My
Okay.
nipples rest a mere 14 inches apart.
Just the image of Nereus picking up the catcher. Oh. wonderful. Yeah, he takes off his shoes and stamps out into the water.
Let's do it.
God, this is gonna be brilliant.
I feel like every time Gilgamesh and Nereus get together, this happens. Which is why he very uncharacteristically said he did not know. I believe our new friend has Alzheimer's, perhaps?
Listen.
Do you think Gilgamesh is actually just Heracles?
No,
No.
we have record. Anoush, you've been to the library. Heracles was a real person that was empowered long after
I'm
Gilgamesh.
cutting you off. You've had
Why do you
enough
think-
for tonight.
But look, let's just
No.
think about it real.
No,
Like,
no. Hey,
who
Anoush.
was with us when we got those books? Gilgamesh.
Hey, Hermes. Hey, Hermes. Was Heracles a totally different guy than Gilgamesh?
Yeah.
You don't know what powers he got.
Totally different guy. Kind
I've
of
been
very-
totally
Elena
different
hugs
guys.
Anoush.
I throw up.
I am going to actually use the aspect that my Pescamorph gives me this time and activate my strange fishman body to give me a +2, which brings me to superb.
That's wonderful. So Gilgamesh is going to tap undefeated.
What the fuck?
And with that, it
Adding it
is
to my notes.
5 above legendary.
That's
He's
cheating.
just Greek.
You just
Hack
go
away.
like this.
Here's
Hack
a
away.
cheat code.
You up.
Hey, remember when we could make our own powers? I should have chose that one.
Cat loose.
He just sort of picks you up and sets you down, upside down, in the water.
Oh my god, I want Halfthor to fight this man so much. This is so fucking funny.
To be fair, I rolled really well.
Wait,
Wait.
which one? Both, honestly.
I mean, both honestly, but I just, just Halfthor's so fucking obsessed with fighting Gilgamesh.
I'm having one of those moments, y'all. Can I ask you a quick question?
Mhm.
Okay, would it be morally inept if I asked
Probably.
Gilgamesh to literally rip me in half?
Oh, I feel like that's an end of the
Hey.
night thing.
I'd be
When no one
fine.
else is around.
No,
I know
yeah.
you will be fine.
Yes, I think we're more worried about the emotional trauma.
No,
On
that's
Stan
exactly.
Lee.
Yeah, no. That's what I
Like-
was thinking about. That's why I asked you.
Yeah,
You think
no,
that he would
I
not.
think no,
like it.
yeah. I think that would be deeply traumatizing and upsetting for Gilgamesh to physically rip you
Yeah.
apart. Also, why do you want that? I thought you were done
I-
with the 1,000 Ways to Die, Anoush.
I just wanted to show Stan a good time.
That's
Oh,
also deeply traumatizing for a mortal. That seems wildly.
He told me he wanted to see it. He
I-
told me
I
he wanted to see
don't
it.
believe you. A
Just like it was
single-
one of the first things we talked about.
Hey, Stan Lee. Hey, Stan Lee,
Hey.
unknown person that is just a guy on the beach with me. Did you tell
Yeah.
this weird fucker that you wanted to watch him be ripped literally in half?
He said that would be cool. To be fair, he said that would be
Did you
cool.
say it would be cool to watch this person be ripped in half?
Well, I said it would be cool if he survived that sort of thing, because that's pretty cool, but
Exactly.
Okay, but would you like to watch that actually happen? Like, viscerally watch a human being be ripped in twain?
It's not that bad.
It's
Oh,
really
actually,
bad.
You know,
It's
Like
only bad the
ripping
first
apart
couple of times you see it.
a Thanksgiving turkey carcass. Would you really want
I-
that?
We could just ask Pagan.
I am so tired.
Hey, Stanley, I'm going to answer that question for you right now. You don't want to see that. It's bad. It's really bad. You seem like a creative guy. You can imagine it.
I'm imagining it right now.
It's bad, right?
Are you gonna write about it? Ripped in half guy.
You know,
Think about it.
whatever character has this ability, they should be deeply sarcastic and problematic in certain ways, but in a really charming kind of way, and maybe also Canadian.
Hey,
I thought
hey,
you were talking about me for a second, but
Hey,
then you
can-
said Canadian, and I don't think I've been there in the last.
none
couple
of us
hundred
need
years.
anything, but if you could just like, okay, if you could put into whatever you write, if you could just put in, like a whatever. Hey, let's come up with a word. Let's come up with a code word for like calling out all of our creative input. Let's call that word like, hey, Excelsior. Just if you say Excelsior, then we'll know it's for us. Can we agree? Is that cool? We don't need money. We don't
I'll
have
make
any.
a deal. Yeah, that's a deal I can make.
I love that. Great.
Excelsior, just for you.
I love it. Perfect.
No one else.
No one. It's for me. I'm excited. I'm gonna look for it. And your next, you let me know when it's published. I'll get it. It's gonna be great. I'm still just absolutely fascinated by whatever's happening out in the ocean with Gilgamesh and Nereus. Is he? Oh, Nereus is having fun. Nereus, are you having fun? He can breathe underwater. He's fine. I'm assuming.
I can't breathe underwater, but I don't need to use my lungs to live. I have gone days holding my breath, Stanley, underneath the ground
God.
in France.
Why?
Just because
he
I needed
could.
to know how long I could. Days, maybe months.
I see.
Hey, Stanley, don't listen to this guy. He has chopped off his head so many times that
So many
somewhere
times.
in the world there are jars of his head.
I don't know exactly where or how many.
The fact that they're misplaced is upsetting.
I do black out for a moment because the head, you would think it would be the head, right? You would think the head would grow back a new body, but that's not it. It's the biggest part. The biggest part grows back into a new Anoush. That's the wildest thing, right? They could just be the head. No, it's the cars that run on people. We
The
old
cars
people.
that run on old. Oh wow.
Well, not people, right? They are large beings, probably, because there's so much of it. Do you want to see a ghost?
Can we see the ghost?
that a euphemism?
Not yet.
I've heard about the
Sorry,
ghost.
sorry.
I think Nereus finally gets back to the group.
I mean, Nereus,
I let
that
him
was-
win.
That was impressive. There
I
you
couldn't
go.
win every fight tonight,
You're
so I had to let someone win. I didn't know if I was going to be wrestling anyone else, so
You're right. Hey, have
That's
you
very
ever
kind of you.
had a s'more? Holds out a s'more to Nereus.
I've never heard of this.
It's you don't ask, just eat it. It's delicious. If you like, it's not apple flavored though.
He eats it and just begins weeping.
You're welcome.
Man, what the fuck have you been getting up to? Like how big
This is the
that
first thing
fucking
I've
ocean?
eaten that's not apples or fish.
How?
Oh,
You were born a
Oh,
man.
so you're good with fish. So if I hunted fish, you'd be chill. I was a little
There's
worried
been-
about hunting fish and being like upsetting you of like going
Yes, of
after.
course.
Okay.
They're lesser beings.
What
They're
were
meant
you-
to be eaten.
What were your parents like? At least explain that secret.
My father was the ocean, and my mother was
No.
Earth.
That's not true. You're lying. That's not. Your brain is warped, my dear friend.
Okay.
They were
wait,
humans.
What's the
in a
Greek
starved
word? What's the Greek word for ocean, and what's the Greek word for earth? What if their names were just ocean and earth? What if they
Oh
were
yeah,
they
like-
people
like
Yes, they were people.
named
Peter
ocean and
and
earth?
Estrella, like you know,
Oceanus
the Earth
and
stars.
Gaia, yes.
Yeah.
I
Why
mean
did you
mortal
call
people.
them the ocean and the sky?
Because that's what the scriptures say.
Yep.
You're not the scriptures.
At my many
dude.
temples.
You lived it.
Have you not been to my temples?
No.
No.
You know, I might have. I kind of did a study abroad. It was lovely.
You know,
I might have
did
been
you
underneath
go? Did you go after the bacchanal?
After the what?
the
Nothing.
Bacchanal.
Nothing. Absolutely.
You know,
nothing.
another son of Zeus?
Have they set foot in the water?
Probably.
The who?
There's a many
Well-
gods, dude.
Which one? Who's the one in front? Who's Yelena? Who's the one in charge of the bacchanals? Who's that god? I don't remember. The Greek gods that'll get. There's a lot of them.
Dionysus.
Dionysus.
Or Bacchus, depending.
The
They're
Bacchus
the
is-
same. It's just the Italians versus the Greeks, and they like to change the names, and it's all very, very annoying.
Yeah. Do you know the? Do you know that one? The Dionysus one.
Mostly only interacted with Aphrodite and Poseidon and Triton. And of
Where's
course,
Triton now?
Narites before he turned into a clam.
That's so upsetting. Is there a way to help you?
You'd have to ask Aphrodite. She's the one that did it because he wouldn't run off with her.
Is
And he got lost.
okay. Gilgamesh? Is Aphrodite one of us, or is she a real god? There's surprisingly little about that Greek pantheon. You got it. You gotta tell us.
You
I
could
feel like
wrestle him for it.
I
Where'd
cannot
that
wrestle that
Hermes
man.
kid go?
Yeah, where's the bartender? Is he still? Is he having s'mores with us by the fire?
Yeah, he's supposed to you by the fire.
Hermes. Gilgamesh is being real shifty. Aphrodite, real? Real person? Part of us? Or is
Just some really hot lady, right? That was alive
actual
around some
god.
certain time.
So not a real god. You never met her?
I mean, you tell me, but I have never met her.
What about Persephone? You're supposed to know shit about Persephone, right?
Mhm.
Is she real god?
Oh, goodness, I hope not.
No.
She's not a real god. She's one. Is she one? Is she a person? Is she one?
I
of
don't.
those?
No, not as far as I know.
Where's Olympus?
Turkey.
We're being very sorry. We're just
I thought
excited.
that's where you were taking the spaceship to.
Shut
We're
up.
taking.
Where's
she's-
Olympus?
Listen, we're inebriated and also excited because we've been telling the same 100 stories for the past 1,000 years.
Can't relate. I did once wrestle Heracles, though.
I see.
Hey, do me a favor. Can you mix it up and say that you wrestled Hercules?
I did once wrestle Gilgamesh.
You did do that. Yeah, absolutely.
Did you win that one?
I nearly won, but I let him have it at the end.
To be fair, you have actually wrestled and bested a lot of people today.
It's true.
A giant squid.
But here, can I tell you one thing that you could never do, Nereus?
What?
One thing you could never do that is a physical feat. You want to hear it?
Sure.
What would you give me?
I'll tell you where the golden apples are.
That's the
How
only
about you
secret
tell
he
me-
has, Anoush.
How about you tell me about the time where a star fell and you gained superpowers, you crazy old man?
Ida is weeping with laughter. It's funny again.
Deal?
I don't understand.
I will give you.
I
the
wasn't given my
secret of
powers
the
by a
one physical feat. You
Star
don't understand?
bugs.
That's not what I asked you. I asked to hear the secret about a time where a star fell and you gained superpowers.
I was
However
granted
you
my
wanna
powers
interpret that-
from the gods. I've had them as long as I can remember.
All right. We're going to pull back from there.
Echoing.
But man, no.
As they continue to rattle on Nereus to tell the stories that he doesn't understand. The night falls, and it's the end of a beautiful day that is so rare in your long lives. And there we will bring this beautiful day on the beach to an end. We hope that you've enjoyed it as much as we have. Join us in 2 weeks for a spooky Western one-shot with Lux called Abandon, I believe.
Yeah.
Until then, we wish you all the best, and surf's up.
Yeah.
And
Get
join
in
us.
the Discord.
See you next Tuesday for the end of Rainbow for Guild Phantasmagoria
Oh yeah.
Reincarnation.
Mhm.
Love you guys.
Bye-bye.
You're the
Bye.
best. Goodbye.